play DR Sports Prediction Battle. Are you obsessed with football like me? Do you know your Senegal from your Switzerland, your Ghana from your Germany, your England from your Ecuador? Put your knowledge to the test against me or any of the others playing DR Sports Prediction Battle this World Cup. Sign up and play by clicking the link. You just have to get the most right to win. Being obsessed with football might actually pay off. Just look at me.
Brilliant.
Hi and welcome along to another DR Sports Game Day Live, and we've got a big game today from the World Cup, another part of the fiesta, and today we're having a siesta. It is Spain versus Costa Rica. And listen, join along in the comments, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and listen, you can join along as well into our little predictions game today. If you want to win cash prizes, then click the link, sign up and make your picks. There's over £125,000 to win just in the group stages. You can start from playing as little as £1. You must be over 18 to play. There are daily specials and flash games, so stay with us throughout Qatar 2002 and you can scan the QR code to play along. Guys, before we get your predictions, I want to get your feeling on this game because we got a full Spanish house as well, I feel like. And we'll start with my right. We got Miguel. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, good,
you good?
Yeah, good.
Perfect.
Good feelings. I think Spain has to win. Like Germany just lost now, so I think we need to be strong and show to the world that we back a new team for us. But yeah, I think we have to win against Costa Rica. They supposed to be like bait.
Yeah. And next in we got Raul joining along as well, a fellow Madridista. How are you feeling today?
Actually, I am not sleeping the siesta, guys. Remember, I am here.
Yeah.
Hard
worker.
I don't have feeling, to be honest.
You just
I want to see the game.
Yeah.
I want to see the new team, like Miguel said. So I am expecting everything and nothing from my new team. So he did that.
Is this a new era for Spain now?
Completely, 100%.
Especially
100%.
considering because you got to the Nations League final last year, you got to the semi-final in the last Euros as well. So you would have thought maybe that's something to build on, but you feel like it's starting fresh again?
Too many younger people, like, so just how many? 6 players play
World Cup before.
So
that's crazy.
I am expecting nothing and everything, to be honest.
Perfect. I love that. I love that. And introducing my guest to my left, we got my guy, of course, Nico. How you doing, bro? You good?
Everything is perfect. World Cup month, so I'm buzzing, to be honest. Watching games every single day is amazing. Yeah, I mean, like Raul was saying, I think Spain is the third youngest team in the World Cup this year, and it's still one of the big teams, I would say. Maybe not favorite, but like big teams. Luis Enrique, very peculiar, let's say, coach. He's been doing streams. I don't know if you saw that.
We'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, we can talk about that. But the thing is, like with the lineup that we're gonna speak about it as well, is he's always coming with surprises. So I mean, of course, it's a must-win for Spain, I would say. After Germany's defeat, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Costa Rica is they are used to doing big upsets as well, and we've seen in this World Cup. So let's see. I don't think it's gonna be easy for Spain either.
And last World Cup, Costa Rica were very impressive as well. I think getting to the first knockout round and then getting dumped out on penalties in the end. But introducing to his left, of course, we've got the main man, and even though it's World Cup season, he's head to toe in Arsenal gear because he's repping all the time. Ty, how you doing, my man?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Good?
Thank you to fine, thanks. How are you?
Very well.
Thank you to DR Sports for inviting me. I have to say though, there's always a great time to rep us, but there is a reason. Unfortunately, our under-21s lost to Stevenage Borough narrowly 3-2 yesterday. So this is out of respect.
No, I'm saying I respect it. Listen, you got to rep your club. You got to rep your club. And listen,
absolutely,
we had to keep the Spain fans apart a little bit, obviously, because we got the Madridistas on this side, we got the Barca man on this side, of course.
Really?
But of course, last but not least, most definitely, Drifty man. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, B.
Who you siding with today, actually? Because it's interesting, because we all got Spain's here. I know you've got a Spanish manager, of course, so I imagine you're Spain as well.
And like I say, a rich Spanish history.
Talk to me, where are you leaning today, Drifty?
I got Spain in the sweepstake.
Oh, right, okay.
I've literally got money on this.
Okay. So listen. So it seems like we've got a Spain full house. So you know what? I'm gonna have to be the Costa Rica party pooper. I'm here. I'm the Costa Rica man. Keylor Navas, deliver us that result, man. And listen, we've just had a super chat sent in already from Sultan Almani. He says, Drifty, good to see you here, bro.
Big up yourself, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Each and every time.
Bernard Bogita also says, Ty is a total gooner. Respect.
Thank you, respect to you as well. Thank you. I tried to be.
John D says, I hope Costa Rica win.
Oh.
I'm tired of arrogant Madrid fans.
I am as well. I agree.
Well, I'm sure. Sorry, Fuad. I'm sure not all Madrid fans are arrogant.
Oh, of course not. Every fan is different. Every fan has different fans within
Only
their fan base.
Raul.
But we've just been. What have you lot's summary been of this World Cup so far? Have you lot enjoyed it at the moment?
Listen. Yesterday, if I could get my words out, has just blown everything apart.
Yeah.
Because for Saudi Arabia to beat Argentina after going behind, and the way they defended was absolutely amazing. So good that it's a national holiday in Saudi Arabia.
It's mad.
And it's amazing.
Because I think they only qualified to their first World Cup, I think it was in 94.
That's
and
right.
They only got their first win in 2014 against Panama.
That's right. And Iran scored the winner.
Yeah.
And up until then, he's been the hero.
And they've almost been seen as like whipping boys in every
exactly.
So it was a nice surprise, to be honest. And especially when you consider on the other side, you had Lionel Messi, who meant to be his final tournament. Argentina 36 games unbeaten. What was your reaction kind of seeing that?
I was supporting Argentina. I really like Argentina because of Maradona. But I was surprised the way that Saudi Arabia they play, like really pressing all the time, and I think like trying to cut this Argentina all the time on the offside in the first half. It was crazy.
The defense was
high line,
crazy.
I think no one expected that. They expected them to be down and just defending, and they played amazing. So I was really surprised.
Coming into the tournament as well, I think people were saying that Saudi had been playing this high line and they shouldn't be surprised if they do it at the tournament. And I thought, surely they're not going to be bold enough against Lionel Messi, Lautaro, some of the best attack. But of course, Barcelona, man, I imagine you've got a lot of stocks in Messi still. What did you think of that performance yesterday?
Well, the performance was really bad. At the end, yes, they had a lot of unallowed goals, whatever. At the end, they only scored one goal, it was a penalty. So it wasn't a big performance. It was a really bad performance from Argentina. Everyone was expecting more out of it. I think it was the pressure as well of being the favorite. But still, you cannot let Saudi Arabia, with all the respect, do this to. I think it's over FIFA 50s.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy. So yeah, I mean, I still think Argentina's gonna go through to the knockout stage. I still do think so. They have a lot to do because Mexico and Poland are better teams than Saudi Arabia. So I mean, Scaloni must do something as well. So let's see how that goes.
Drifty, do you think Argentina has that kind of knocked your thoughts on if they could actually go on to win this? Has that given you like a reality check, or do you still think that they are one of the two favourites?
Nah. It's mad because I thought Qatar might actually do what Saudi did.
Same.
Because it's that kind of home feeling, do you know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen when it was in South Korea and when them and Japan are doing both teams are doing brilliant.
Superpowers.
You just get that superpower, innit? So I kind of feel like people need to give Saudi Arabia a respectful stop because they're going to have that behind them throughout, do you know what I mean? Even Qatar, they're not done. And I know they did lose heavily, but who knows, innit? So I don't know, man. Argentina, they never really do it, do they? Let's keep it a buck. They've only won the Copa America with Messi in, 14 years or so of him playing international football, or even longer than that. I don't know. I really don't know if I've changed my mind on them, because I don't know if I really thought they would win it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So to you, it's kind of just...
I'm still Brazil, Uruguay, possibly England. Do you know what I mean? But we might have a little surprise tournament like when Greece won the Euros. You never know.
Hey, listen, you never know. And someone was saying that offset as well. But Raul just sent in a super chat quickly as well. He says Rica deserves an L after mocking Japan players.
Say that again, sorry, Fuad.
He said Rudiger deserves the L after mocking Japanese players. I think he's talking about when he was running all off. He did
one of the knees.
He always does that.
Yeah. I just think Rudiger sometimes tries to add a little too much character to his games. But yeah.
Oh damn!
I didn't even
But
know you did that.
we'll get into the lineups very soon as well. Actually, why not get into it now? Spain lineup, actually, I'll read it out here. You've got Unai Simon in goal, Azpilicueta, Rodri, Laporte, Jordi Alba. I believe that's Pedri.
Gavi.
Gavi, is that his full name?
Gaviria. That makes sense, actually, yeah. So they've got Gavi, Busquets, Pedri in midfield, Ferran Torres, Asensio, and Dani Olmo. And then for Costa Rica, you've got Keylor Navas, Martinez, Fuller, Duarte, and Calvo. Oviedo, Joel Campbell, formerly for Arsenal.
Go on, Joel.
Celso Borges, who's in the Man City Academy.
Yes.
Trejeda, Benete, and Contreras.
So,
So, the lineups are out. What do you boys make of that Spain lineup? Are you happy with that? Any surprises?
a lot of surprises, a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Talk to
I
me.
was not expecting Rodri in the central back because
Okay.
he's playing in the middle, the
Yeah.
midfielder. I was not expecting Dani Olmo. We have Sarabia as well.
Yeah.
I was expecting as well Morata. We have only one striker in the team, Morata. Today we don't play with Morata.
False nine. Ferran Torres maybe be able to fill
Yeah.
that role. Do you think he can do that?
I think that it's going to be like between Asensio, Olmo, and Ferran. They're going to be swapping their positions, so not like a striker there.
Is that not what Spain built their success on originally? Maybe over a decade ago, different players now, but is that not the ethos, the false nine?
Yeah.
You guys almost created that.
Yeah, we did that. So I think
He called
that's
like
what Luis Enrique wants to do today.
false nine.
Yeah.
He called
Yeah,
like
like-
false nine. But
Any changes you would make?
Any changes I would make? I would put Ansu Fati in,
Yeah.
For
or
example,
maybe Dani
From the
Olmo.
start? Or
From-
maybe impact?
From start, maybe even Nico Williams. Nico Williams, the guy from Bilbao. I mean, he scored the last game that Spain played. He's been playing amazing in Bilbao. I don't know. To be honest, he loves, and Luis Enrique loves Dani Olmo. He loves him, and to be honest, he's been performing well in Spain. So why not? What I don't really understand is putting Asensio. That he played like literally 20 minutes in total this season for Madrid, and yeah, he's going as a
That's
starter.
a surprise
So
one, really.
yeah, I mean, we were expecting surprises, right, from Luis Enrique.
Yeah,
I don't know
Luis
if these
Enrique,
kind of
yeah.
surprises.
too many for me.
Too many
Also,
surprises.
Azpilicueta starting. I thought it was going to be Carvajal and Azpilicueta, because they were talking like Azpilicueta would be for Germany to be more defensive.
Yeah.
But today was Carvajal time, and I don't know.
Carvajal he's had a cold. He had a cold for like the last 5 days,
Okay.
and I think he trained for the first time yesterday. So I don't think he was ready yet.
Having seen
why.
Saudi Arabia yesterday, of course, beat Argentina, having seen just now as well Japan beating Germany, obviously the lineup, there's a few surprises. Do you think this is the type of game where now maybe Costa Rica, you think it gives them that little bit of glimmer of hope? They take a bit of motivation from those results. They see your team as a little bit...
I think so, and I don't know if motivated, but they need to be ready. We are not the first team that we are playing, so like after Germany, after Argentina, so they need to be ready. We cannot suffer a lot today, to be honest. We
You
need
know
to
what?
win.
I just feel Spain is going to score a lot of goals today. I just have this feeling,
For
and it's
this
going to
reason,
surprise a lot of people.
to be honest, for this reason, I respect Luis Enrique. I didn't say anything yet because I love, for example, Sergio Ramos. I have missing him today in the team, but at the end, it's a man lucky. Luis
Yeah.
Enrique is
He's-
lucky.
He's kind of building this bubble
Exactly.
with these players,
Exactly.
doing the streams.
You know what? I'm so glad you guys are here as well, because like Luis Enrique, you guys don't seem fans, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm a big fan of Luis Enrique. I
I
don't know
mean,
about you guys.
As a former Barca treble winner, I accept
I
no
don't
less.
like.
I mean, yeah, I think for his history with Barca, okay, yeah, it's kind of like enemy for us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he with Champions League, La Liga, and Copa Right with Barca.
Yeah.
Then he came to Spain, semi-finals, Euro Cup, like
Nations League final.
yeah. So you need to respect him and
Yeah.
just support him because he's doing great. And I think until he does something wrong, you need to be there for him. He showed that. So
Yeah. How do you two rate Spain personally? Do you guys see them as serious contenders, dark horses, or do you think they're kind of not what they used to be and a little bit of a shed of themselves?
Their standard was so high that I don't know. It was always gonna like nobody's ever done what you lot done, right? No one's ever won the Euros, the World Cup, and then the Euros. That's never been done, right? So we're talking about like the greatest international team, arguably of an era. ever. I mean, it was always going to be a bit downhill. Do you know what I mean? But this new crop of kids, give it a couple years. Like I personally think this is what Guardiola's plan is. I think he's going to stay at Man City for another 2 years. Yeah. Let these young bucks get their little, do you know what I mean? And then he's going to go and be the Spanish manager in like 2-3 years time and go win the Euros or the World Cup with them. And then that's Guardiola done. Like if he wins an international tournament with Spain after what he's done, even though he's already the best in my opinion, this whole Fergie Pep thing's done. Safe. It's a wrap.
Safe.
That's
spooky. You know what I'm thinking?
That's exciting, bro.
You know what I'm thinking? Madrid fans. When Guardiola steps in for Spain, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
I don't think so. Just I don't.
You know why? I think
no, because he's like.
I don't think he's gonna go.
No, he's like Piqué. He say no. I am from Catalonia. He say that sometimes.
Yeah, he does.
He say that.
It's football.
So you're saying he can't manage the same national team?
Imagine winning World Cup.
He used to play for the same.
Okay.
But no. Because if you want to win the World Cup, you need to do too many things before.
So if Pep, when his 2 years extension that he just added, when the contract finishes, if he says I want to be Spain manager, are you saying you don't want him?
No, I'm too many people. I think it's not gonna be.
No. Forget other people. You yourself. You say you don't want.
To be honest, I don't like Guardiola.
Damn.
As a coach or as a person?
As a coach or?
Come on.
You know I respect that. What about you? What would you say?
I love Guardiola as a coach. That football is the greatest football ever.
That is almost the dream scenario. I
To
feel
one
like.
side, this Real Madrid Barca thing, because that's how you lot won all those trophies. You did the whole like, you know what? Let's not do the you sit over there and we sit over here. Yeah. You all come together and you won 3 back-to-back. I thought you lot was over this Real Madrid. Barcelona.
No way, man.
That's gonna be on the international level, I thought it was squashed like when you come together. Like, even England, we've done it in England now, right? Like, have you been honest? They've
it
kind
does
of
cross over,
the beef.
but the problem is I think the problem with the reason why it's maybe happened in England a little bit more is because we have that top 4, top 6. Yeah. So maybe the top teams are not always as successful. So Chelsea players might humble down for a little period. Arsenal players might humble down. Whereas Spain and Madrid, Arsenal? They're there every year. Does that mean
no, but remember Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal's rivalry. You lot could be 18th, 19th and 20th. It would still be the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So when Mason Mount is hugging up Saka and then Kane comes over, I'm like, we're over this then.
Yeah.
On the international level. Because that's a lot of beef.
I hear it. But then is that not also a case of like where I'm saying Tottenham and Arsenal, where they're not competing right at the top? Now they are, obviously. I know you're.
But you lot will hate each other forever, right?
But now they are. But therefore, they're more open to being friendly. Oh, that's not my mate. That's not my rival. Does that make sense? Whereas I feel like when it was Ferdinand, Lampard, Gerrard, they were competing at the very top. These guys are ruining your season at the end of the season. Lampard's season was getting ruined by Rio. So now I've got to turn up to summer camp and say hi. No,
yeah, but
you just ruined my whole season.
Why Saka ain't playing Champions League?
Well, I don't know.
Is fighting for the Champions League really that?
Like, it's a crabs in a barrel thing with Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham, innit? Or it has been anyway. Like, I still would have thought.
I just feel like with Madrid and Barca, there's definitely more on the line.
Yeah,
that's the reason why the hatred doesn't die down. I just feel like it will always be there and always be strong.
And also, it's just not about football as well.
Yes, and that's the other thing as well. I think with that rivalry in particular, it signifies politics, geopolitics. Yeah. There's so much more that goes into it. It's not just football, I swear.
Even though what I would say is I don't think hatred should be mentioned in football. It should be dislike, rivalry, tribalism, but hatred is a bit strong, I personally think. Yeah. No, but back to the question about Spain, I don't think you can diss Spain because I remember before they won all those things recently, I think the last big trophy they won was 1984.
40 years, wasn't it, before that? Euros?
It was 1964, isn't it?
Like that's what I mean. So, you know what I mean? When you go back to players like Buccigrano and all them. So I don't think you can really diss Spain because they've done so well. Obviously, they're going to have to drop off a level because they were absolutely brilliant. So, you know, but no.
They're not to be slept on.
No, I would expect. Cool. I would expect Spain to be there or thereabouts.
Just had a super chat come in quickly as well, just to go back to Sultan Almani has said Germany players should focus on football and leave the bull crap if they want to win. Drifty, our players are not brave and they're cowards. Zero confidence.
Oof, what the Spanish players?
Yeah, strong statement from Sultan there. I think he might be talking about the German players.
Yeah.
I
don't think you could.
That's a bit harsh for the Spanish players. I'm like, that
Yeah,
game
no,
ain't
no,
even
no.
kicked off.
Guys, before the
That's a
game,
bit strong.
The players
Before
are just walking out though. Can I get some predictions
Yeah.
before we go actually? Go for it.
1-0 Spain.
1-0 Spain.
1-0.
2-0.
2-0 Spain.
2-0 Spain.
Difficult game.
Well, I said I'm expecting. I don't know why, but I'm expecting a lot of goals. So I'm gonna say 3-1 or 4-1. I'm not sure.
Oh, go on then.
Go for 4.
Give us a 4.
3-1. 3-1. I'm
3-1.
saying.
I like that. Ty?
I'll go for 3-0 to Spain.
3-0. Drifty?
I want a lot of goals, so I want 3-2 Spain.
Okay, 5 goals.
That's a nice game. That's a nice game.
Yeah,
like
but
this-
guys,
this-
before the Germany match, are you expecting this result? Because to be honest, I was expecting one Germany like big team.
Yeah.
I think.
I expected. I said 1-1 draw because I was thinking first game is always tense.
Yeah.
Teams
Yeah,
are
it's-
never. They come out of the block
Yeah,
unless
but
you're Brazil
it's
or
not
something.
But they are not, for example, like Saudi Arabia or like Costa Rica. They are
Yeah.
Germany.
Raul, this is the worst Germany in, I would say,
But you think
6-7 years.
Germany, Germany in the last Euros, kind of poor.
Yeah.
Germany last World Cup, embarrassing. I feel like you say Spain is in a new era, Germany is in a new era as well, except they don't even have like a semi-final Euro. They don't have Nations League final. They're even further back than you, I feel like.
I was speaking with him before the game now. So maybe for the reason we have Germany in our team, no? Because it's just two big teams in the same group. So maybe for the reason because they are not doing a great job, no? Too many years ago.
And it's what Germany always do, though.
Exactly.
They always make you think they're not good, and then
Yeah.
they go win.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Germany always do this, and they went a bit stale because of Joachim Low. I think like even though he was a brilliant manager, I just think they kept him around for too long. Do you know what I mean? And I think they just got a bit stale.
Yeah.
So hopefully now,
I always felt that.
I
as
think
well.
that the change will
Freshened
take
up.
them into.
Hansi Flick as well, good young manager
top
as well.
manager,
So keep your predictions coming in as well, guys. Mo Steph says I'm with Costa Rica on this.
Most Steph.
Yas
I
says
assume it's not the original.
Yas says Costa Rica 2-1 win.
Ooh, that would be
Shreya
amazing.
Singh says Costa Rica will win the World Cup. Costas for
They
Life
might, but I
says
don't think
3-0
this-
Costa Rica. win.
I don't think
Man.
this year.
There's a lot of Costa Rica predictions here. I'm seeing
Joe.
Kenneth saying Costa Rica winning. Musa Diop says Vamos Costa Rica. Man, I've not seen one Spain prediction. Costas for Life says
We the
Spain's
underdog.
front three.
Everyone hates us.
Even their midfield, you know, Busquets. I'm not gonna lie, he ain't Busquets no more.
What have we been speaking about every time I came here?
Every single Barcelona stream
Do you know why I'm
That's
scared today,
Nico telling
Nico?
me that.
Do you know why I am scared today? Because you always came here, you always lose.
That's true.
I am scared today.
Have you brought your
It's
your
true,
jinx
no?
and your
It's
bad
true,
luck
no?
to the national team as well?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a fresh page. Maybe it's a new start.
Yeah, new season, new
It's a new
season.
start. It's a new start. Kaylo
But you're- remember,
Navas.
you're the good
Hey,
luck charm as well,
listen.
though.
We were talking about.
And you got the flag. That flag won you lot the Champions League match.
Too many games.
People were talking about Ochoa from Mexico yesterday.
Oh,
As
good.
like a
Yeah.
real
Oh.
special goalkeeper.
Wicked goalkeeper.
You
yeah.
saw it when Lewandowski stepped up. You knew straight away. Oh, Ochoa. Yeah, he's saving this. No problem.
It's his
But-
fifth.
But another goalkeeper who I feel like does this, Kaylo Navas.
Navas, yeah.
And you lot, talk to me, please, because I feel like personally, Kaylo Navas has never got the respect he deserves. From that
Talk
World
it,
Cup
bro.
in 2014, he got the Madrid move. He was the number one keeper, but he never ever was treated like the number one keeper. It was always like they're waiting for De Gea or they're waiting for Courtois. Okay, you can have for now. But do you think people should respect him more, especially having seen him and
Of
what
course.
he's won?
Yeah, and another reason is another thing is this reason is I don't understand why he's not playing in the PSG.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't understand. I asked too many times to the French guys. I said we don't know as well. Some of them say that we prefer Keylor Navas. We don't know. Maybe
Way more experience.
he's. I think he needs more character, attitude.
Could be.
But it's not for that. You cannot play just
It's
for.
still it's player hype, isn't it?
Exactly.
PSG like the star names. Donnarumma's not a better goalie than Navas, not in my opinion anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
But did he cost more? I think Donnarumma cost more.
And that's the thing is, I always feel like
No, it was free.
He
was free.
almost like
Oh, he was free. No, you're right. No,
he came for free.
You're right.
He came
but
for
he's
free.
the big name. He
Yeah,
came
yeah,
off
yeah.
winning
He's the star name.
the young player of the tournament at the Euros, was it? The Golden Gloves. And you're just thinking, it always feels like Keylor Navas has to take a back seat to the big names. But then he comes to Costa Rica and he turns into top 3 goalkeepers of all time. Like, I'm expecting
good
him
goalie, man.
to
He's a
be
good
a
goalkeeper.
serious problem, especially considering you don't have a number 9. Your attack is a little bit doesn't convince me, and if there is any chances, I think Keylor Navas could be.
I think he's
massive.
the player most important for Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Him and Campbell, no?
And Campbell, yeah.
Oh,
Joel
Joel.
Yeah,
Campbell.
Campbell.
Yeah, Joel Campbell and the academy
Lo
City
Celso?
kid, Celso Borges.
Borges, yeah.
I
yes.
hear a lot of big things about him, so I'm curious to see how he plays as well. But
Well, listen, if he's in the Costa Rica first team already at that age, he must be something special.
and I'll be honest with you, City's academy have produced a lot of good players over the last couple of years. Pedro Porro, Jadon Sancho. Let's not kid ourselves. I know
Yes,
his stock is
Jadon,
not the
yeah.
highest right now. I know his
Yeah,
stock is not the highest right now,
Sancho,
but is it
Tos-
Lavia at Southampton this season? He
Tosin-
looks good coming out of
they
there.
do
Tosin
it. They do have.
Adebayo at Fulham.
Adebayo for Fulham, so they've had a few talents come out of there.
They have.
But just to read a few more predictions as the team
That
sheets are
midfield
being read
must
out.
bother you lot so badly. It's just Barca straight across the middle.
But it's always been like this, no? I mean, he hasn't changed. No,
No, for real, yeah.
This
Xavi,
season
it's
more,
always
yeah.
been like this.
Iniesta.
I think the last time we have it in the 7-6 in the World Cup.
Well, Barcelona.
Yeah, 7-6.
Wow.
But that's
And
because
but
Real
this
Madrid
now,
normally have
hey.
the best talent around the world in midfield, isn't it? Like, generally speaking,
Yeah.
you lot always go and get whoever the best. Even now with Camavinga and Tchouaméni, you just go and get whoever the best
They
is.
don't care about Spanish.
Yeah. We just want who's
you the best,
you know
come
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some years ago as well with Modric and Kovacic and the Croatia team as well.
That was
Midfielders, the
Croatia.
same, I don't know. Sorry.
A-Bub says here, 0-0 draw she's going for.
No, not another nil.
Shabadi G says 2-1 Costa Rica, another upset on the way. Dino, the
That would
Dino
be big.
says big up Raul.
Thank you.
No one Natwali says 4-0 Spain. Go on. That's the first big Spain prediction we've
And
had.
Ferran Torres, do you like Ferran Torres?
Ferran.
Guy, do you know that
Nah,
Ferran
look.
Torres is the, ¿cómo se dice?
The son-in-law of Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique, yeah. You don't know, no? This is
He's
one
dating-
reason
he's
why
dating
he's a
his
streamer.
daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you know, I've never understood this. I'm sorry.
You didn't know about this?
You don't know? Yeah.
Because you know what, yeah?
No.
No.
Yeah.
He's there. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, why? He's not playing in the Barcelona.
I've been watching Ferran Torres at Barcelona, yeah, and I remember when he was at City, I said, there's a few flashes here.
No.
There might be a decent player.
No, he's
he
a
went
good
to
player.
Barca.
65 million, man.
No, good
Bro,
player.
55 million, he's not a 55 million
Of course not. Of course not.
No, he's a good
Of course
player.
not.
He's a
And
good
especially,
player.
you know, since they did the summer spending with Lewandowski, Rafinha, he has to work extra harder to get in the team now.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me he's getting into the side because you're with my daughter?
No.
This
Come
is
on.
a sham.
Is that true though?
Costa Rica for the win. I don't care.
Am I the only one though that feels like that would be what I wouldn't like? I don't mean to be crude. Like you're chopping my daughter. That don't get you in the team, bro. That does not get you.
I agree.
That gets you. That
I
gets
agree.
you out of my team.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. So when people go, oh yeah, he's married. I don't give it. What?
That's madness.
sorry,
That
man.
is absolute madness. I'm
Just
sorry.
the last thing with Ferran Torres. In one streamer, like
Yeah.
2 days ago, he has one question that, like, say, someone asks,
Oh, yeah.
what do you prefer, no? ¿Cómo se dice? What do you prefer in the next step? Instead of Luis Enrique?
Yeah.
Who? And he say, of course, Ferran Torres. If not, my
Nah,
daughter
so-
gonna kill me.
What?
No, yeah.
Wow.
His question was,
He's not serious, man.
so he said for Vicente del Bosque, the player's extension of Vicente del Bosque
Extension,
during
yeah.
the World Cup was Busquets, right? So they asked him, what's your extension in this year?
the next
and he
coach.
said Ferran Torres because if not, my daughter is killing me. Something.
Hey, nah.
Are you a
Still
joke?
working. I'm not
Oh,
having-
corner!
I'm keeping a very close eye on Ferran Torres today.
No man, you know what? I really think if Ferran Torres does a good World Cup, then he's gonna step up in Barca. So I need him to play well, to be honest, because I think he's he feels very pressured from what he cost.
Drifty,
Okay.
Yeah.
talk to me because I want to ask you about something as well. And a super chat's just come in, perfect timing as well. Sultan again, appreciate it, man. He says, Drifty, tell them, man, How was Thiago not selected for this
Good
team?
question.
Especially when you look at that midfielder, and as you said, they always produce quality midfielders. You've got arguably the best one. Talk to me. What's your thoughts on him not getting selected?
Look, from a very selfish point of view, man's at home chilling with them with the Liverpool squad.
Yeah.
I love it. But it's probably his last World Cup. Maybe he's still got a Euros left in him, but he's 31 now. So I don't know if he'll play in the next World Cup. And it's a weird one with Thiago because I don't really know. I think Thiago's going to go down as one of them people in history where when you actually check the talent, everyone's going to be like, why is one of the best players that's ever played football? But for some reason, he's never really ever been given respect throughout his career. Like nobody, apart from the 1 year Bayern Munich won the Champions League.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Nobody's ever actually realised what a player this guy is. And for him to not be, I mean, with all due respect, Busquets, I know that obviously he's a bit more defensive minded than Thiago is, but I've been watching Busquets for the last 18 months, and I'm sorry, his time is done. Like, he's a bench player now. So for him to be starting this and Thiago ain't even in the... But you know what? Everybody seems to have it out. You know, we got Trent, people them don't want to pick him. We've got a lot of these Liverpool players that people are umming and ahhing about. It's all right, man. Everybody else doubt us. You know what I mean? And leave our players to just rest up. But it's a travesty. It's a travesty.
It is. And I feel like with him having been one of Liverpool's best players this season as well, I just feel like it just made sense because he's in good form as well. He's actually fit. Why wouldn't you take him? I think throughout his career, I can kind of understand because when he left Barca, I felt like maybe he left a little bit too early, in my opinion. I felt like he was going to take the mantle, but he wanted, from Xavi or whoever, Iniesta. But I felt like he just jumped the gun a little bit. And the problem with
He followed Guardiola, though, remember?
I get it. He followed Guardiola, but the problem with going to Bayern Munich is you go to Bayern Munich and people don't really respect it. It's like Lewandowski. He can score 50 goals if you like. People are like, it's Bundesliga though. And until he got that Champions League, like you said in 2019, that's when he got the respect. But then even that year, people were saying, COVID year, asterisk type of thing. So it's kind of like, in my opinion, I'm like, I don't know why he chose to play for Spain. Oh my God. Danny Olmo almost putting Spain 1-0 up.
Should be 1-0.
That's what they're looking for, eh?
Hey,
What a pass from Pedri.
what a pass.
What a pass, eh?
Was that Pedri?
Yeah.
Visionary. The
Always.
vision is scary.
He's always Pedri.
Oh,
Or maybe.
my God, that should be 1-0.
That was a nice play.
That
was
should be
nice
1-0. That looked like vintage Spain right there.
Yeah, so what you were saying about Thiago, we can also speak about, Iago Aspas.
Yeah.
We can speak about, like, we can make another 11 players that maybe should have gone or could have gone to Spain. But, like, I would say comparing other clubs, other teams, the coaches get the best players, right? I think Luis Enrique is not getting the best of the best. He's just getting the best
For him.
Yeah. So it's not actually...
For his style.
Of course, arguably, but Iago Aspas for me is better than Morata. Borja Iglesias is better than, I would say, than Morata for me still. But he's not getting them because Morata is giving him something that maybe we don't see, but he sees. Same with Dani Olmo, same with Rodri playing centre back, which I don't understand, but that's the main difference. I don't think, of course, Spain has better players than the 26 that he brought, but it's his team, let's say.
Thiago was born in Italy but moved to Spain really, really young, right?
Yeah.
So he probably feels more Spanish than because his brother picked Brazil.
Yeah. Your dad played for Brazil in a World Cup.
His heritage is Brazilian. So I'm thinking, if he actually could go back in time, he would probably realise he'd play every tournament if he'd picked Brazil.
Mate.
Do you know what I mean?
Guys
Imagine if
like
you added
Fred.
Thiago to that
Guys
Brazil
like Fred
midfield.
have 50 plus caps.
It's like, bruv.
Thiago should be there running
He
the
would
show.
have played
man.
every single tournament.
And even the way he plays, I feel like would have got more appreciation if he was Brazilian.
the-
People
yeah,
love it
yeah.
and say he's technical because he's Spanish or whatever. But if he was Brazilian, it would be steroids. It'd be like, oh, look at his
Samba.
touch. Oh,
Samba.
mamma mia. I'm telling you, man. So for me, it's a shame that he's missing out. But listen, Spain don't seem like they're missing out too much because they've got Pedri and Gavi running things.
Yeah.
Asensio number 10, man. It just doesn't make sense.
Quick question, actually. I want to ask this specifically to the Madrid fans as well. How highly do you guys... Oh,
Mano, penalty!
Hey, is that handball?
Yeah, sure.
Handball?
Penalty.
They,
I think so.
they're not
VAR check
they
there?
are not complaining, eh? No one
I think
complained.
it was...
No one complained.
I was going to say, how highly do you guys as Madrid fans rate Gavi? in the sense of the only reason why I ask that is because sometimes I feel like Gavi and Pedri get lumped together. You know, like Xavi and Iniesta.
Yeah.
They don't get looked at separately.
Yeah.
So separately, Gavi, how highly do you guys?
For me, I think Gavi is going to be a great player. He's
Yeah.
going to be. I don't think he is yet. I think Barca made a lot of marketing about him, and that's why he won this the best younger player.
I was going to
Yes,
ask that.
Musiala.
Do you think he
You got
is
Musiala from Germany. He's fair, like
clear?
much better.
Do you prefer Salah
Bellingham.
and Bellingham?
You know, like these players are ahead of him. He's gonna be there one day, but I don't think he's yet there. Like if you see Bellingham and Musiala playing
They're
today,
there now.
how they doing it now,
Yeah.
that's far away, much better than Gavi. He's gonna be there, 100%, but I don't think, even for me, Pedri is much better than Gavi.
Yeah.
Like the way he's playing, he's more in the game, doing something for the game. I think Gavi, it's not that.
Ooh! Almost. Spain going close twice now in the first 10 minutes.
They're playing really
Yeah,
well.
but
Asensio.
we need a striker.
Yeah.
Pedri is
And
running
this is the freedom no striker gives you. Everyone's moving
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I mean, Pedri running the show is crazy.
What happened?
I completely agree with
Asensio?
almost everything that you said, except that Barca is doing marketing for Gavi. That's why he won the Ballon, the Golden Boy.
That's because what he said, like Gavi and Pedri being like Xavi, Iniesta. No, it's not. It's not the same.
No, it's
But
not.
they
yet,
want to
yet,
do things.
yet.
Okay,
They
but
want
you
to-
said you agree with a lot of the things.
Yeah,
you
I
said.
agree
Is-
that Musiala should have gotten the Golden Boy, for
Yeah.
example. I completely agree with that.
Do you think he could even? Do you think even he's close to Pedri ability levels wise?
I think the way they play is completely different. I think Gavi's intensity is way stronger than Pedri's
More
intensity.
aggressive.
Yeah.
But Pedri
Sometimes
has
too much.
Yeah.
sometimes too much. But I like this kind of
No,
midfielder.
Yeah, no.
He's like what is he? 5'6", 5'7", and he's like a pitbull. Yeah, he's like a pitbull. That's what we need in Barcelona. Sometimes we go to play
Too
to
nice.
Munich, we go to play to Milano, and our midfield. We've spoken about this how many times? Our midfield is bad. Like we are soft. We look soft. We're slow and everything. And then you see Gavi running, fighting against like 2-meter players. That's what we need.
Well,
So yeah.
here as well, we need that as well. Like,
Exactly. But no, Pedri has more quality with the ball, and you
Yeah.
can see the difference. I mean, I don't think we should give him that pressure of saying, yeah,
Yeah.
Xavi, Iniesta. Then it's what happened. It's what happening with a lot of players now. They shouldn't have this pressure. Xavi,
Yeah.
Iniesta, probably top 10 midfielders ever in the history of football. So
Let's be honest, facts.
Yeah.
And speaking of youngsters, anyway, both Spain and Costa Rica have named their youngest ever players in a World Cup match.
Wow.
Gavi,
In Gavi, of course, who is 18 years and 110 days, and in Jurison Benete, who is 18 years and 161 days.
Wow.
Just a quick question:
That's
what the
crazy.
hell were you guys doing at 18? These guys are at World Cup tournaments.
man, I was
Let's
playing,
have a flashback.
I was playing Fortnite.
I was gonna say it in case my mum and dad.
You'll pass on that one. Ty, what were you doing at 18?
18. Oh, God.
Give us a flashback to Ty in 18. Probably big afro, I imagine.
No, not that big. I think I must have been college then, because 18 was 1988. Oh, 18, 1 year before that historic win at Anfield. I must have been at college.
Yeah.
I was at college.
So
So
what about you, Nico?
Small?
Here we go. Spain on the edge here. Sure. Come on. Cute passes again.
Oh,
there is. Oh, no! 1-0.
What
It's
a goal,
been
man.
coming. It's been coming.
What a goal, man. What a goal. That was crazy play, man. That reminds me like something, eh? That reminds me like something.
You know what?
That was
We don't need a striker.
No, but really, that was crazy.
You know,
Like,
now
that was crazy. The way they're playing,
that's
No,
superb.
Spain are playing lovely football this first.
the
10
way they are
minutes.
playing is crazy.
So Costa Rica.
Teams who've
That's
come
Costa
out
Rica
to
fans.
disappoint so far. Spain said we are not going on that list. Look at this.
Well, they would have seen it, wouldn't they?
Vintage tiki-taka here. One touch
Tiki-taka.
move.
Wow, what
One
a pass!
touch.
Whoa.
What a pass!
What a touch and turn. Oh my God.
Gavi.
Hold on, but that's
Oh, Gavi with a little cute flick. Got a lucky deflection
Yeah, got
there as
lucky
well.
with the
But look at
deflection.
the touch.
hold on. This is
Ay, 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 ay,
this is
Dios
Omar
míos.
who missed that first chance. This is harder than the one he missed.
Literally.
Wow.
That's football, man.
That's
Nah, that's
great. That's great. That's great.
You see, this is Luis Enrique. No one, I didn't expect Olmo on the
You
starter
guys
11.
were saying as well.
And you see now
nobody
what happened.
expected-
You see
Ah,
what
but
he
this is why you have to keep faith in a good
That's what he
coach.
does.
No, no, yeah.
That's what he does.
Fair play, man.
And I think, going back to Thiago, why he's not there, and these old players that Nico mentioned as well, I think because Luis Enrique wants the players to follow him, and I think Thiago, you cannot control Thiago. Thiago is going to go on the pitch and going to do what he wants. This is nature. These players, they're going to do what Luis Enrique is going to tell them to do. So I think that's the reason Sergio Ramos was there as well.
Actually, do you know what though? He started to, because he said that he thanks Klopp for teaching him how to run, because he never used to run. And I must admit, in the Liverpool team, he's way more tenacious. So you never know. He might have, like, do you know what I mean? Like, he might have listened. I know what you mean. He's got a set way of playing.
He wants schoolboys. Xavi's too much. Thiago's too much of an artist. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. But you mentioned a player there, and please, what are your thoughts on the greatest centre back of all time not being called up to this tournament?
I think it's because
I don't need to say his name because you know who I'm talking about.
I think the Sergio Ramos as a name is bigger than all of them together.
Yeah.
So it's too much.
Estamos que ahí también, ¿eh? Que fue Busquets there.
But you know what I mean? Like Sergio Ramos is
here's the thing
on the level.
This season he's been playing regularly for PSG.
And not bad,
he's actually been fit. He's actually been playing well as well. And I thought maybe last year he missed out because obviously the injuries and everything. But this time, if Busquets is getting called up and he's still of the old guard, I don't understand why Ramos is missing. And especially when the defense, I look at it, Pau Torres, Laporte, it doesn't convince me.
Yeah.
Pau Torres is an amazing player, eh? He's an amazing defender.
Eric Garcia as well, no?
No.
Okay. Listen, I like that. No. Listen, 2 days ago, maybe I'm gonna tell you the reason. Maybe I was listening 2 days ago one interview with Jordi Alba. Yeah. He was disagreeing with Luis Enrique 2 years ago and 4 years ago. Do you remember? He doesn't play for the. He's not. Luis Enrique doesn't call to Jordi Alba
regularly.
Sometimes, And I listened to Jordi Alba, and he said completely honest. I listen to Jordi Alba and I like. Normally I don't like Jordi Alba. And I know that he's saying to us 100%. I spoke with Luis Enrique and he said to me, he convinced to me that I can help the team with different way, not in the pitch, outside the pitch, because I can do that. Maybe you cannot do that with Ramos. Yeah. Because he said, no. I am the king.
Play.
I need to play because I am the king. It's true, but you need to respect your manager as well. So
maybe though he's the best centre back of all time. 5 Champions League, World Cup.
Look at Cristiano.
Most 11 selected in the UEFA 11 ever. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Most red cards ever.
Because it's soft game. The soft game when real men come down.
Doesn't matter.
They go down. Listen, real
but it doesn't matter.
He's the most overhyped centre back of all time.
Oh, please!
100%.
I don't know if he's overhyped. I think he's very good.
Respect, Drifty.
No, he's good, but he's hyped. Come on, man.
Come on.
There is no way in the world you get that many red cards. All jokes aside, there's no way you get that many red cards if you're a brilliant defender. Okay. I'm sorry.
Why not?
42 red cards.
You are playing at central back. You are not playing like a striker or like goalkeeper.
Red. Come on, man.
Let me ask you a question.
He's a dirty man. He's a dirty defender.
Is one? I feel like he's very much an old school type defender in the sense of he's a front foot aggressive bruiser. And let's say, over the last 10, 15 years, is it easier to pick up yellows and red cards?
He's the player that has gotten the most, so he's not. I don't think he's about that.
I think there's a sense of that.
He's a good defender.
I think the game is soft.
There's no doubt he's a good defender.
And he's just been punished because of that.
And if he wasn't a goal-scoring defender, would people care as well? I think a lot of his glory moments are winning goals. But you're a defender. It's all good and all. But we're talking about defending. Then as a centre-back, then I want to talk about when you tackle, winning the ball, all that. He's a leader. He's a big game player. Do you know what I mean? And he is a good defender. Yeah. But if you get over 40 red cards, I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, but just one question. Do you want to hang in your team?
No.
No.
Mamma mia. I can't.
Wait, say that again?
Not anymore.
Do you want Ramos in your team?
Yeah, 100%.
Of course, that's it.
It's personal with Liverpool.
I've got Eric Dyer and Lenny.
Why? Because
Give me Ramos, please. I will kill for Ramos.
No, I would take him.
Of course, you want to take. He's always playing in the line. Just in the line. It's true that has more attitude than another player, but he's always in the line. Over 40 years.
But
He's a central back, you know.
He's nowhere near the
You know
best,
what?
man.
I do hear the disciplinary thing because there is definitely a part of it where you do think it is a bit excessive.
Yeah.
But for me, for what he brings, I don't think there's a more complete defender. And what I mean in that is the ability to bring the ball out the back, passing ability, crossing ability. Let's not forget this guy used to play right back and used to get
Tackling,
like
though.
8, 9. Tackling as
Nah,
well.
he's
I'm
tackling
telling
it. He's
you,
tackling
he is
it
a
up there.
monster in the
I
tackle.
agree.
The problem is he's too much of a monster.
Sometimes
And another thing for me that I love outside outside the pitch.
Yes. Example.
He's, I think
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
a leader.
Example.
He's a leader.
No, he's a
outside
leader.
the thing.
Yeah,
like
he's a
it's
leader.
true.
But
Like put Paris outside as well, you know, like something more bad
Bro,
as well.
The guy will be on his days off, and I'll see him on Instagram treadmill for 45 minutes. I'm like, no one else is doing this. That's an example and a leader.
Yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah.
opinion.
All-
So for
that's
me,
all great,
if
but
you're talking all-encompassing, go.
we sat in the Premier League and used to moan about Vieira and Keane getting
Legends.
red cards. And I think they only
Legends.
got like 6 and 7 or something like that in their careers. And we used to moan that was too much.
But
Come
you
on,
cannot
man.
compare Premier League with Spanish League. Like this year, we are 54 red cards
60.
or
Mate, I'm
60
telling
red cards,
you,
and
La
Premier League
Liga.
only 13
That's
red cards
disgusting, man.
in the
That's
season.
disgusting.
You've had 50 red
Yeah,
cards.
mate,
in the
La
league.
Liga.
60.
In 14, in 14 games.
Drifty.
Yeah,
if
it's
you watch La
disgusting.
Liga, if you go
It's
full
disgusting.
instinct to somebody,
Disgusting.
they dive and you get a
Yeah,
red card.
I hate
Oh,
it.
that is
Even
mad.
with
I
VAR,
don't
even
know.
with the VAR, they still
That's
showing
mad.
the record.
I
Yeah, that's a
literally,
bit
I
mad.
hate it.
Let us
It's
know
too
in the
much.
comments where you think Ramos ranks all time, actually, because I'm seeing some
Top three,
comments
top
coming in
three.
as well.
Top three,
Where-
please.
Of all time. So you say top 3. Would you say top 3
Yeah, top 300%.
or number 1?
I
Big guy number 1.
For me, it's
have
number
doubts
one.
with Piqué, to be
Beckenbauer,
fair.
man. Beckenbauer.
Piqué and Ramos for me, these two are the
Beckenbauer.
greatest ones.
Beckenbauer was a
Beckenbauer.
Superman. That Bray he was just running up and down.
Yeah, he was
He was more offensive attacking than he was defensive. So how many Beckenbauer games have you lot watched as well? I've watched Ramos. I've seen I've seen Nesta.
Talking about all
I've
time,
seen
man.
Nesta. I've seen
I
Rio. I've
haven't-
seen Terry. I've seen.
And
I've
you
seen
think
like
he's
a
better than
pool-
all those people?
I genuinely think. I think the one that comes second for me, John Terry. And you'll be surprised.
Bro, you think Sergio Ramos is the
listen,
best centre back than Yap
I
Stab?
think.
Crazy.
Nah, you're talking to the biggest
Nesta.
Yap Stam
Maldini.
Nesta was very
Come
injury
on, man,
prone.
what we do? I know Ramos
Maldini
is
was a
crazy, what
left
we
back
do?
for about the
Maldini,
last 10 years of his
Cannavaro.
career.
Yeah, but he was
Let's
still a
not run
centre
this
back for
revision.
10 as well,
We can
though,
get
bro.
into this debate
He
if
was
you
still
really
a
want to get into the
centre-back
nitty
for 10,
gritty.
bro.
Maldini was a left back. Nesta was
He
injury
was
prone.
both, bro.
Yeah. Who are you gonna? Because I know
Maldini was both.
he doesn't want to hear it because I didn't say PK. Okay, you know what? Okay, no. Okay, I'll put PK there. You know what? Let me not disrespect PK. PK Do you know what the problem with PK is? It's the last. He didn't retire too soon. He left too many ugly years,
Yeah.
and I feel like it stains some of the
What
good memories.
about Ramos except this year?
still great.
Another thing with Piqué, another
What has
thing
he
is
done? Nothing. He's been sitting in PSG's bench for how long? He's been in the bench.
Let me read some of the comments. Big Win says Maldini, Stam, and Terry are all clear.
Oh, I don't know about that.
SSS.
Asensio. Dani Olmo y Asensio.
Hey, that's Barca and Madrid Academy right there. Oh, not Madrid
too many
Academy.
goals,
but-
like you say.
I'm telling you, man. Like I had this feeling. Like,
2-0 already.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I was not expecting
Spain have
this
not
Spain
come to
with
play,
bam,
man.
bam, bam,
no,
bam,
because it's
bam,
Luis
bam.
Enrique's team. He's surely like doing the streamings. You know, I handle all the pressure. Like you guys play. Like you guys play,
Asensio.
and they're playing.
Hey,
Yeah,
They are playing.
of course.
20 minutes of football.
They are playing.
Maybe Spain are the dark horses to win.
Oh, you can't underestimate them.
Bushi, what a pass. Listen, if
That was
listen, if
It's all one touch.
Yeah, it's all one touch. Yeah.
always.
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba.
You know one thing with Piqué, guys.
Great finish. Yeah.
It's true that he's a good player.
Calma,
But no, I'm gonna say my point. He always play with good players around him.
No, Ramos didn't play with good players. No, he
No,
played.
no,
He played with the worst players.
No.
Increíble.
Listen,
Raúl,
Ramos came from Sevilla.
So
He was
what?
a good player in Sevilla.
Piqué came from United. He came from Zaragoza.
Yeah, but then near with who? Pujol, with Xavi, with Iniesta in the middle. So
Mascherano.
No,
for me, Ramos is the first one.
Ramos played with Lenglet.
No.
Ramos played with Lenglet.
Oh, Longley, really?
But
Hey, I can't lie to you, that's a strong. That's where the decline began. When he came with Langley, I'm telling you.
good marketing, eh? What?
They are actually playing.
Look at Jordi Alba.
Then more?
Look at Jordi Alba. He's a striker
They're
now.
being ruthless.
Spain are absolutely
Crazy.
popping it, man.
Well, if you wanna win the £1,000, eh?
There is going to be no...
You know, I'm
Now you are.
I'm starting to think to myself, what am I going on holiday? Spain. Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, you know what? Saya. Great comment. He says here, Fuad, Drifty is still salty. Ramos's defense
Mo Salah.
defended so well against Liverpool in the UCL final and broke Salah's arm. It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
It all makes sense.
No.
I was thinking, where is this hatred
That's
coming
the cherry
from?
on top. That's the cherry on top.
but then,
I agree.
We got you now, Drifty.
but then who said that? Fuad?
Where's the comment gone? Oh, it's vanished now.
I can't be
Saya.
when he or she is saying that. Are they trying to say that was a good thing? That Salah. I hope they're not saying it's a good thing. that
No.
Salah
They
got
said
his
he
leg.
not only played
His arm broken.
defensively solid in that game, but it's
Is
also...
that what
It's
you
like
call-
it's like
so-
it's
hold on.
an added bonus that
Hold on, just
Salah's arm got broken.
just answer that. So he elbowed Karius in the face and gave him concussion, and
Yeah,
he
Loris
broke
Karius. Loris
Salah's
Karius.
shoulder. And you lot want to tell me that's defending and playing well?
Can I ask a question?
Alright, cool, fair enough.
Did he go home with the medal at the end of the day?
No, come on, man.
So
it's different.
there's
No, it's
more.
different.
There's more.
We're not Fuad, he did, but then you could say the
For
same
the fifth
about,
time, was it?
You could say the same about who's the one that called Zidane's mum something? Is it
Materazzi, yeah.
If you get your medal stripped, then it's nothing. You know what I mean?
Highest calling for stripping of the medals.
No, with that one, that's a different thing. But I'm just saying, Materazzi went on with the medal. He shouldn't have,
Yeah.
because his medal should have been stripped.
No, fair enough. Big Win says Terry is clear.
No, yeah, clear of who?
Ramos.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Fairs.
No, I'm not.
Seamus says Fuad and Tobes are the only Spurs fans I'll listen to. Appreciate it, my man.
You and who?
Me and Tobes.
Oh, okay.
Ephraim says Ramos is the GOAT. Miguel the boss Arteta says top 3, so he knows something.
well, listen.
You know.
I wouldn't disagree with Mikel.
Honesty Hortensia says top 5. Andrew says he's top 3. Jay Sharp says top 15. Furian says Laporte is better than Ramos.
No, come on.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm a Barca fan, man. Come on.
Please.
I don't know about that.
If you're talking about actually defending, then yes, he is.
Ads LFC says not even top 20 walking red card. I wonder
No.
why.
No, I would agree. with that.
Puyol is better than him, says Manrik.
I think he was a better defender, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing, it depends on what you're talking about. Are you talking about
I'm
you know what I mean?
talking
just
totality.
defending or
Ramos can do everything for me. He can play defensive mid, he can play centre
Yeah.
back, he can play right back. Like, he's a jack of all trades. The problem is yes, he walks that fine line of red card. But I personally have always said I would rather have a
slow
player
picker.
who you need to calm down than a player who I need to rise up.
Yeah.
Someone like a Kai Havertz who's a little bit, aloof, or a Mesut Ozil. You hate having to rile those players. But if you've got
what about my man that you what's the Argentinian kid that you lot used to have?
who? Romero, Lo Celso,
No,
Lamella.
Lamella.
Hothead. I hate him.
Yeah, but you just
But
said
you know why?
prefer, man, you
But
gotta
here's the
calm
thing.
down. The Miller
Do
was
you know what I'm
always
talking
on
about?
that
You know the
man,
aggression.
Very talented.
Do you know the aggression? I love it if you're a defender. If you're an attacker, I don't care about your aggression.
But if you're a defender,
course.
you know that
It's
means
like I said before.
When you're an attacker, show me goals, show me technique, show me
He
first
was
touch.
talented, Lamella.
When you do that, and then
But
you have
you're gonna
aggression
get
in that,
sent
I'm
off
like,
more, bro.
fantastic. Because you know Alexis Sanchez, that's what, I can't lie to you, one of the things I
Alexis.
loved about him. He had technique, he had touch, he had finishing, but he had the dog
He did
as well.
He did.
Lamella,
He did.
no technique, no goals, no touch.
No, I disagree.
I
wouldn't say
I don't care if you can run.
He had technique, bro.
I wouldn't say.
You think one little... Hey,
I wouldn't say no.
you lot did not watch Lamella for 7 years every week. My eyes were bleeding. I'm telling
He's
you.
good technically, though.
The guy is an enemy of progress. Enemy of progress.
But then,
Oh my days, that is the harshest thing I've ever.
if you watch him every week, then I don't know.
I'm telling
Can
you.
we disagree with you if you watch him every week?
Listen, you lot can listen. He's got a good technique, but the problem is he's not consistent with it. And
Yeah,
that's
no,
the
I
problem.
agree with that.
And the problem is when you're more
got
known
Gameday,
for
Doing
your
up diving
technique.
at Anfield and all that.
But when you're known for your technique, when you get signed, and then all of a sudden, 5 years later, you're known more for your hard work. What does that say?
But he adapted to the Premier League.
I don't know.
Because remember, in the Premier League, you can't just always be about flair. The league don't.
I get
allow
it. You do have to
get what
toughen
I'm
up a
saying?
little bit.
You have to.
But he just went too much the other way, in my opinion.
Oh, that's interesting.
Look at Aspas. When he come Liverpool, he looked like the worst player I've ever seen in my life. In Spain, he's just balling out. I can't even believe he's the same player.
This conversation has gone off in the comments, man.
Oh,
Which one? The PK
Ramos
one?
best attacking centre back ever.
I agree with that.
Ramos is not even in the
centre-back.
team.
I agree with that.
Kent here says PK is not even in the same bracket as Ramos. Oh my God, Jordi Alba.
Ah, don't know about that.
I don't read it again, man.
I don't know
you know
about
what?
that.
It's been a good chat, but it's been settled. Ramos is the GOAT.
I think that's a bit. I think.
According to Fuad.
Hey, true say though, Koeman was a better attacking centre back.
Settle.
Koeman play centre back though.
Koeman,
You know, he's amazing. The thing is, I would say that Ramos is brilliant, but I don't think you can disrespect PK like that.
No,
I mean, look at that for a start. 180 caps on the winning side in 131 of them.
73% win rate.
73% win ratio.
That's
just on
unbelievable.
that stat alone, I'm having him in the team.
Yeah, but you got to remember, we're talking about the team like we said that was carried by arguably two.
He
of the
was
best
one of
players
those.
I've
He was
ever
one of the people carried.
No.
He was one of the people on my shoulders. Number 15. I remember. You're gonna lie. Are you gonna lie? You're about to lie, aren't you? You was about to lie.
PK was just as big of a part of that defence as he.
I agree. Completely agree.
You know,
PK,
so-
Puyol, Ramos started it, and then Alba
Amazing.
joined later.
Oh, but yeah.
Capdevila in the beginning.
Hey, streets won't forget Deportivo legend. Super Depo.
The Villa. Wow.
Boys, talk to me. This looks like the old Spain team.
Penalty.
Oh my God.
He's giving
like
it.
Barcelona.
He's giving. Oh, he's just gonna go to
That's
Bale.
what you were saying on the second goal, isn't it? Who does it remind you of?
He's giving it.
He wanted you not to say it.
So I assume it is.
We need to be calm, Nico here.
This
Give
is
it time, give
This
it time.
is the scenario that I had in my head.
Let's see this.
Bro,
is
is
that
it a
a penalty?
penalty?
Yeah, it's a penalty.
yes.
It's a penalty.
I'm just saying, I think
he caught him.
what was the first pass? Pedri, no? For the
Oh,
first
yeah,
goal.
yeah.
The
Oh,
second
no, I'm
pass?
not gonna lie. That
Gavi,
is a soft. That is a soft.
It's a
penalty?
Let's have a look.
Who?
Yeah,
Jordi
but-
Alba.
Yeah,
no, he's caught him. He's
I'm
caught
just
him.
commenting.
He's just making notes.
No,
yeah.
that's
The
commenting.
same team. That's
Jordi
the same team that they're gonna play the Thursday. You know, they are in the same team that they're gonna play the Thursday. So Nico, that's it. We are playing with the
Oh
Spain.
my God.
This is normal. We have 8 players from the Barcelona. 8. So
Wow.
And they are all playing on Thursday.
one per line minimum. One per line. So
they are
minimum
playing on
they need to
Thursday. Come
do
on.
Hey,
something.
Barcelona player
Yeah,
about to
hold
step
on.
up. Ferran Torres.
Who's shooting?
Oh, Ferran Torres. Why Ferran Torres?
I was just
winning
about to
that
ask.
Why
Is
not?
he the
Why
normal
not?
penalty taker?
Hello.
Who is the normal penalty
No,
taker?
this is a big.
Asensio?
Remember, son-in-law.
I think Asensio or Pedri, no?
I think he
Favors.
scored.
Favors, huh?
This is a big
I
moment.
think he
I'm saying he's going
It's a
in.
moment
Yeah, I
with
think he
2-0.
will score.
That's Luis Enrique's daughter.
Imagine that now he's celebrating.
You know that he put the ball in. You're gonna be a grandfather. This is something really good for Ferran.
Great
man.
penalty.
Yeah, no, he need.
Really good for Ferran, man. I think he's lacking a lot of confidence in Barcelona. And if he play, like I said in the beginning, he plays well.
He did like
That's why it was a big goal for him. Listen, if he
Yeah, no,
missed that, his
yeah.
confidence
Oh,
would have
he's
been
on the floor. Yeah.
So
Jorginho, isn't he?
you're saying
Yeah.
you're saying
Yeah.
they lack confidence.
Yeah.
That penalty didn't lack confidence to me. That's an amazing penalty.
Jorginho,
Look at that.
Yeah, no,
That's superb.
Yeah, that's supreme, man.
yeah, that's very.
He's a good player, man. He is a good player.
My problem
he
is,
needs to
the
step up.
problem I have with players like him, is what is his best position?
False nine.
You
But
know,
how many teams are going to cater
What do you say?
to you playing
false
false
nine.
nine?
I
But
think so, yeah.
How
If
many
he
teams are
wasn't
going to cater
homesick,
to that?
he would have been perfect for City, you know.
Yeah, I think so.
But because he got homesick, it weren't working. I'm telling you, false nine. Ferran Torres
he
is a
was
good
he
player,
wasn't
man.
playing anything either. Now in Barcelona, he's playing more, I would say, than City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, they tricked us, man. Like I like. They tricked us. Yeah, like, they tricked us. They tricked us. Like 65 million euros. I think that's too much, man. That's too much.
So what did you predict? You predicted 3-1, didn't you?
3-1. I was gonna say 4.
Might have to go 4. Might have to go up down to 4, you know.
I said a lot of goals. That's what I said.
The prediction I had in my head is actually a possibility right now. I thought Spain go 3-0 up, coast, get a little complacent, Costa Rica get 2 goals, it's on edge, but Spain get the win. At the moment, it's looking like what I thought it might be. If Spain take their foot off the accelerator, we might have a mad second half.
Yeah,
Costa
but-
Rica might come back into it a little bit.
Hold on, because I don't want to be first in the group,
Well, that's another thing.
Why?
because then we have Brazil,
Oh,
Argentina before the final.
whoa.
If we finish second,
It's
Yeah.
better way.
we have Portugal.
Yeah.
Then we have who is that? Belgium? No, Belgium is the first one. Portugal and
France,
No.
Croatia.
Holland?
no,
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Then in the semi-final, England or French.
Uruguay?
But yeah, it's the World Cup, so we need to get
Yeah.
a good team. But then the final.
After what you've seen with Saudi Arabia, with Japan, after what you've seen,
Yeah,
you
but
just want to win all the
exactly.
games
No,
and worry
exactly.
about it later.
But it's the first game, Nico. So
I
I
know.
get what you're saying, but
Game by
you
game,
definitely
yeah.
want to avoid Argentina or Brazil.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that then. Is it a bit weird that it's already set out? Like, I know it's tradition, but should it not be changed maybe to like it's not just literally mapped
like
out
that.
from the beginning?
Yes.
Nah.
I agree.
Because you can be strategic.
Look, I didn't think I like.
Yeah,
like
you can be. You're
like
right.
that.
You're right.
But-
No,
if
you're
you
right.
win your first 2 games, but you know if you lose the last game, you
first-
finish second,
Yeah.
you could strategically lose it on
Yeah,
purpose
but we are-
because you're mapping out your path.
That's true.
It shouldn't actually be set out when you think of
yeah,
it.
but we spoke before about that. We can win today. We can win Germany, and then in the last game is Japan and Spain.
If Japan
So-
wins against
It's-
Costa Rica,
and then
Then
we
you
can
can
finish.
get it. Yeah, yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
I'm gonna lose this
exactly.
game on second.
But I think that
Yeah,
but
I-
This would be that if we set up and draw. And we know who will play each other after that. Do you know what I mean? So, I think that
Any
Champions
quiz
League.
questions, please?
I get it. I get it.
Do you get what I mean?
I get what
you
you're
can-
saying, but I'm just like,
But you don't know what the other groups are going to. You don't know what's going to happen in the other groups.
we know.
You know? No, you don't know because the last game
Brazil might
they,
finish
they
second.
play at the last game. No, the last game they play
won
at the
it.
same time.
Not just,
that's really
but,
what we do,
They
but
changed that a few years. Like
Yeah, you do play at the same time. Yeah,
there
that's
was
true.
one country
yeah,
that cheated.
Denmark with someone. I think they like.
They said, you know what, let's take the day off.
Yeah, Germany and Denmark.
What do you mean when they were just passing the ball to each other?
Yeah.
Germany was involved. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I remember
it was.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
so
Crazy.
but
Just had a super chat sent in as well from Honesty Hortensia. He says Ramos is number 3. He goes Baresi and Oh, 1 second!
Maldini and Baresi are ahead.
Yeah, he said Baresi and Maldini are 1 and 2. They were the leader when AC were dominating
Wow.
everything. So
you know
to
what?
me,
I can't-
Baresi is number 1. And you know what? Fair play.
I can't really argue with those two at the
Yeah.
top.
It's
because they
not
were
even just
unbelievable.
It's not
do you
even
know what
just
it
them,
is
though.
that-
We're talking about defenders, bro. Desai. You think
I hate-
Ramos is a better defender than Desai, bro?
Sorry, yes.
Defender,
Yes.
bro.
Not defender.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Don't scorer, but not defender.
I'm talking totality. I
Yep,
said
Stam.
all encompassing.
And Nesta, I'm not having
Yep,
it.
Stam,
I will
yeah.
argue that to the day or two, the greatest
Cannavaro,
centre backs of
For
our
me, I think
generation.
Nesta,
Sorry.
Nesta when he was fit, like I'm talking everything
Cannavaro.
is what you're not talking. I'm talking whole career, longevity.
But don't include the medals,
at
though,
18
because
he
that's-
was a
that's
wonder
not
kid.
fair.
At 33 he's still a superstar. Nesta I can't say the same. Stam I can't even say the same.
You say that, but last year,
Cannavaro.
Ramos was like, where was he?
He was
bro?
injured.
He was injured.
But up until 32, till his last days
I
at
heard he
Madrid,
was
hard.
fit for a lot of last season and just weren't playing.
No. He was injured
So-
last year. He was injured a lot last year.
If you're clocking up the medals and all that, I hear what you lot are saying, but I think it's unfair to add medals to a talent conversation. Like I just
If
do.
we're talking talent, then I'm talking he can do multiple positions, multiple.
He can, yeah.
He can do things on the ball. Nesta and Stam can only dream of.
But if we're talking about centre back, then defending needs to be the priority.
If we're talking footballers, then we need to encompass everything.
Yeah, so maybe he's let's not say attacking defender. I agree, he's probably the best attacking defender, if that's even a thing.
So that's my thing.
But he is not the best centre back ever, bro. No way. Yap Stam,
No.
Nesta,
Different
Baresi,
parameters. I think you're looking at it too much. You're looking
Rio
at it from a pure
Ferdinand, John
defensive
Terry.
perspective.
Come on, man, he's not better than these.
You're
guys.
looking at it from a pure defensive.
Tell super chats, don't send chats about Ramos anymore, man.
Listen, man, we could go all day, man.
One day, like, what the hell?
People are mentioning Cannavaro.
Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or.
He's a better defender than Sergio.
No, I don't
forgot
agree.
about
No, I think Ramos is better defender, but Ballon d'Or.
You don't
no,
think
serious.
Cannavaro's a better defender than Sergio Ramos?
I'm not saying. I'm not
Come
saying.
on.
I don't want to disrespect.
Not for me, eh?
I love
Come
centre backs,
on.
so I don't talk bad on them.
Yeah.
But Cannavaro might be one of the most overrated centre backs in football.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Let me tell you
And-
something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Palmer, very well. Inter Milan, flopped. Juve, mid. Madrid, mid. Won 2006 World Cup run, got him a Ballon d'Or and stamped him forever. But let me tell you something, even in that Italy
Well, I'm
back line,
shocked.
Maldini and Nesta,
Don't say so,
he was the
Wado.
weak link.
I'm shocked.
Bruv,
don't know about that.
please. Cannavaro was good, but he was not.
I am shocked.
And-
The Ballon d'Or has put him there.
And for me, Cannavaro is more dirty than Ramos.
No, por favor, no.
For me,
No,
yes,
no.
sure.
But do you know what?
Cannavaro
I will allow
had
him.
bad mentality.
No, Ramos breaking arms is not bad mentality. Come on, man.
Dice, "Se fue la caída. You know? Bad luck, bad luck.
No, but you know what? The only thing I will give Cannavaro
Had
is
enough.
because he was on the smaller side, he had to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
It's like Lisandro Martinez now. He is a little bit more, elbowing man because he has to size. So I get it. But he was very dirty, and it is not spoken about.
Good try though.
Nice try, for sure. Good attempt. I was almost with you.
Nah, Cannavaro was quality, man.
Hey, if we're talking
He
about,
was dirty. He was a dirty
if
player.
we're talking about dirty players,
Cannavaro, he was a
Mr.
dirty
He
Seven-
was dirty. He
Mr.
was.
747 has just said here the dirtiest player I think in football history, and he's one of my favourite centre backs.
Let's
of
see.
all time.
Can I guess?
Go on, guess.
Gravison.
Gravison?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, let me
No?
try.
The dirtiest player
It
of all
must be
time.
Is it
Chiellini?
Italian, isn't it?
Chiellini? No, but Chiellini's a great one.
Chiellini.
Actually. He should be in
Chiellini's
that-
a better
He should be
centre
in that
back
conversation.
than Ramos.
Is it-
Pure defending.
You
if we're
keep
talking-
naming people.
You just keep naming people.
Is he Drifty?
You're missing the. No, you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
Every name that gets
let me
mentioned, they're like,
explain
he's a
the
better
point.
centre back
If
than
you're
Sergio
talking,
Ramos.
look, if you're talking pure defensive
That's
aspect,
what I'm talking
Pure
about.
defensive aspect, he is not the number one. I will give you this.
He's not like, that's what I want to
Pure
say before we
defensive
prepare.
aspect, I give you. There's others ahead of him. I'm saying
must be Italian.
totality.
Okay, I get
Everything
I
when
get
you
your
put it together.
argument. I
When
get
you
your
put their
argument.
career on a sheet and you put the next man's career on a sheet and you put their attributes as to what they can do on and
alright.
off the ball, he is out on everything over everyone.
I hear you.
That's my thing.
But if
So
you
you're doing
say
it from a
centre
pure
back,
defensive,
yeah, because if I hear the word centre back,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking defending.
Hey.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
Hey.
I'm just thinking
I'm
defending.
smudging titles for the sake of agenda. Yeah, Ramos is the goal.
Hold on. Fuad. So this player that they were
The dirtiest player.
Is he Italian?
Correct.
Oh, Materazzi.
Materazzi.
Oh my god.
For me,
mentioned
the
him, haven't I?
most dirtiest player I've ever
But
seen.
also the most disgraceful. If he got his medal stripped, no, serious. If he got his medal stripped in the World Cup,
Change, the fact, change it.
yeah, no, it's true. because
Change
that's
this
what-
one.
Why?
The reason why is because listen, a lot of things is said about football. That's fair enough, but you cannot abuse another player's mother and be laughing at it. If you get your medal stripped now, then you know.
All four? No.
There's been so much
Man,
abuse.
listen,
on
I
every
hear you.
single player.
Disgusting. It's disgusting.
Mothers, it's been racist. I mean, like there's.
That's what I mean.
A lot of medals should have been stripped then.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's what all of them should be.
There's another nomination that's coming actually.
Go on.
Materazzi's a great shout, but what do you think? Materazzi versus Pepe.
Who's the dirtier player?
Even you
When I see now, okay, I'll take Ramos out of that equation.
You know what? I don't even know if Pepe's a footballer or a
Nah,
gangster.
don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, listen, if you're watching this on camera, yeah, Juventus versus Porto, second leg Champions League 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Go and watch that back, and you will see one of the greatest individual defensive performances from Pepe.
No, but he's a proper
The
good
guy
defender.
is a even last year. Was it last Euros or
No, he's a
the
proper
Euro
good defender.
2016? He was a
I'm
monster.
saying you're naming
at
another
centre-back.
guy who defensively is better than
Tiene
Sergio
una Copa del
Ramos.
Mundo.
You're going too far now. You're going too far. You're going too far.
Pepe's a good
too far.
but he's still
Pepe is
kicking
very
ball
good.
now.
He is.
And he's about 40 years old.
Every single defender we've mentioned
Yeah.
is better than Sergio.
That's what he's saying.
All of them are better.
But yeah, he might be a gangster. If you punch someone in the face and stamp on somebody's back in a football match, you're a gangster. That goes beyond.
Bro, he was trying to kick his head off. And you know what it's for? It was because he dived. How dare you dive? I'm now going to kick your head off. Legend. That was the day. I said,
don't say legend.
I love
Don't
it.
be saying that.
No, legend. For me,
Don't be
legend.
saying.
Sometimes,
He said, I'm going to kick diving out of football. Literally.
listen, Fuad,
Well done.
sometimes
That's
do you
ridiculous.
need one
but then
player
he
like
was a
him?
diver.
Listen, do you need one player like him
Yeah, you need
sometimes
that.
in your team?
Always.
Because now in Real Madrid we don't have one player
You
like
had
this.
two at the
Like
same
kicking
time.
Vinicius now, and like where is Casemiro, where is,
Rudiger only,
like Pepe Ramos,
maybe,
these
but
guys.
we don't have any other player like, you know, with character, like the football. You
Yeah,
know?
if you want players hitting other players, and yeah,
You need a bully. You need a bully.
You know what Pepe did? He went to Messi one game, and he was like, "Are you crazy? Are you crazy?"
Because Messi kicked the ball to a fan.
Pepe calling someone crazy is the funniest thing ever.
He had some balls to do that. That was
Hey,
fun.
man.
Right, come on, let's talk about the game.
Listen, man. Hey.
I'm waiting for Germany. I'm waiting for Germany. Come on, next one. No, but to be honest, I was expecting one Costa Rica more aggressive.
Yeah,
In the second half, though, bro.
Spain and blow them away.
Maybe.
The World Cup's been a tale of
Okay,
two
maybe.
halves. Most games, the second half is
Can
a
we
totally
bring
different
up
game.
No, but I didn't
we
see
bring up the stats?
aggressivity.
I want to see the possession.
They
You
was
want to see an
nothing.
interesting stat,
The
though?
thing is, though, think about it. If you're 3-0 up
How's the
and you've got a whole tournament,
I want to see the possession.
there's no point exerting energy.
Must be
Yeah,
more
Do you know what I mean?
than 70
I
unless you-
get it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And if
there's
you
no
play
point.
with
Wow.
And remember the heat as well. It's
Yeah.
warm. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Spanish players will be more
You're
used to
looking
it
at,
than most.
for
but
possession-wise, for the whole game, you're looking at 82%.
I told you.
wow, that might be a record.
This is
isn't
what I'm
it?
saying. This looks like tiki-taka Spain.
Yeah, but
False
not the
line,
boring one.
Not the not the ball you to death. Xavi
Exactly.
to Busquets, to Xavi to Busquets. Because they're just waiting for one to press and then they go,
I didn't mean that one. I meant because that
Sorry.
That wasn't. And that one we were winning 4-0 at halftime. Of course, it was boring for other teams. But for me, it wasn't boring.
mate.
But no, I mean like the boring one that we have like Setien, for example.
Yeah.
Quique Setien.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
we were drawing 1-1 and then we had 75,
yeah.
80% possession. Yeah, that's boring. But this
Well,
one,
another
this is
stat
not.
here as well is Spain have scored 3 goals in the first half of a World Cup match for only the second time in their history. The last time they did this was in Brazil, 1934.
Wow, that's amazing. That's incredible.
Wow, mate. Well, it tells you how hard it is to score 3 goals in the first half of a World
And
Cup.
especially against Brazil as well. That's another thing.
It looks
He
like
scores
a
3
team,
goals against Brazil.
Trust me.
looks like a team getting ready for Guardiola
Germany.
to be their manager.
Oi, Danny Olmo. Oi.
Oh, this is impressive from Spain.
And Costa Rica has not seen the ball. They
Nothing.
haven't shot on target. I think they shot once off target. I think.
They haven't. I think Spain have been fortunate though in the fact that they've seen Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, and then they've seen Japan beat Germany. So they've said, "Listen, no complacency." You know.
Australia as well, scoring before France, like scoring first. So that was like.
Oh yeah, France. Yeah, France is the only one. But France, look at the France team.
I am expecting with Brazil. I want to see him.
Yeah, no.
You know what? There's an
wait to watch
interesting
Brazil.
question that's just
Look
come
it
up. I'll ask it at half-time once we kind of go into...
You're
Just going into stoppage time.
You're teasing us.
Yeah, there's a really good question that's come up here. I'm curious to get all your perspectives on this. Keep sending the comments in as well.
What
Some
a
great parts, man.
I know.
Make sure you like the video as well. Where are we up to on the likes? We're up to... I don't even know. But keep the likes coming in anyway. Keep your comments coming in as well. And make sure you join along for the prediction battle as well, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Click the link in the bio.
5 minutes. Where's 5 minutes come
Yeah, I don't know.
5 minutes.
This World Cup
It's
has
very
been
short.
from? No, but they've been really good though in the World Cup. They've added on every single injury time minute.
11 minutes.
Aye, that's a finish.
24 minutes.
Joel Campbell, you know.
Joel.
What a throwback.
No, he was good for us, man. He didn't really
Was
get a
he?
chance, but he was good. Yeah,
Was
when he
he
actually
really?
played. Yeah, no, but he didn't really play. He didn't really play. But
Tai,
when he did play, he
let
scored a few
me
goals.
ask to you something because I read just the news. I listened something about Depay. Do you want Depay for Arsenal?
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know if
We'll
that. I
give it
don't
to you
know.
for 5 mil.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
You better not be
You
asking
don't
the
hear
pie
that?
disrespect.
I like him. I like
Asensio
him.
maybe,
Respect
no?
the pie.
I like him. No, I like the pie. I like the pie. I don't know. I like him. I don't know, but I like
If
him.
he goes in summer, it's free, and if he goes in winter, it's 5 million.
Oh, I'll take him at Tottenham.
I'd rather
Are you sure?
He's a baller.
Tottenham all day, man.
No.
I hope Arsenal don't get him.
No, man, I
might be
love
able
the
to
pie,
help
man.
them.
The pie is Holland's.
I would have kept Aubameyang before
Holland's
instead
line.
of the pie.
Yeah. I'm surprised they.
Why did we
rid
give
of
Aubameyang? Because
Yeah.
I mean, because Marcos Alonso and then 20 million.
Have you
but-
seen?
I'm surprised they got rid of
What
Pierre.
about at Chelsea?
Yeah, I've seen him. Not that bad. Not that bad. He's
No, but
been
he started
scoring.
off well at Barcelona. Scored a lot of goals.
But
for
it's
them.
not him. It's Chelsea itself. They're not playing really well now. But I think Aubameyang has been scoring some goals.
He's scored 1 or 2, but I don't know. He's been very poor in my opinion. He doesn't look like he wants to be there.
We have a
That's the
streamer
thing.
Because he wants to be in Barcelona. He loves Barcelona.
I feel like he was rushed out of Barcelona.
I feel like so.
He was enjoying Barcelona, and Barcelona fans were enjoying him.
I was enjoying him.
And it was like, oh, okay, now we have to cut short. Like,
no,
sometimes I forget, Barca.
Because of the money. Because of the money, basically.
Yeah, it's a shame.
He should have dug in his heels like Thingy did.
De Jong.
Yeah,
De Jong, yeah.
The problem is De Jong is wages.
Nico, do you know if we have a stream tonight or
Yeah, he should do it, no?
if we have a stream for Luis Enrique tonight?
Twitch
No, not tonight.
Talk to me
tonight?
about that,
No?
guys, as well. What do you guys think that's a good thing or a bad thing for him to be doing?
I
Twitch
love
streams?
it, man.
I think it could be good
Do you think it's
because
something
I read that today because listen, we are not speaking about Ferran Torres and his daughter. We are not speaking about the just only 6 players. They played 1 World Cup. The rest is new. We are not playing at they are the 3rd team more younger.
Yeah.
We are playing about the stream for the Luis Enrique for our coach. That's it. In Spain, we are speaking about him.
The stream, and
We are not speaking about the
what he
people.
does. That's what he
Someone
wants.
injured, about the starting 11.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's
about
what he
the stream.
wants.
All the news about
Everything
the,
about the
Luis
He wants
Enrique.
all
We
the
have-
pressure to go to him. So the players are chilling. You know what I mean?
Listen,
And you see, I thought this-
the stream, he beat, so he's super.
He's got more than 100k spectators.
More
every
than the
round.
best YouTuber in Spain.
Crazy.
Wow.
Well, it's almost like the most insight we've ever been to a dressing room. I feel like we get players who do these little 2-minute interviews before games.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes on Instagram they put up a little something, but to actually have the coach speaking to you like that, it's
amazing.
It's a new
And
thing.
I don't
It's a new
understand.
thing.
I don't understand the critics because there's a lot of critics in Spain. A lot of journalists are criticism, but then the journalists they are the ones that want to get inside
Access,
it, no?
exactly.
And to get access and to ask questions.
That's
and
why
everything.
they're upset.
When he's doing it, no, he's ridiculous. He's the World Cup. What are you doing? Come on, man. He's basically saying everything the 24 hours that he spends in 1 hour every day,
Brilliant.
except game times, except game days.
Oh, should have been.
That noise is killing me.
You see,
That is something only a Spaniard can say. I couldn't repeat that if I tried. Well, sorry, you were gonna say.
No worry. I think it's avoiding that step because he's not a good friend of the media, and I think what he's trying to do there is saying
Cut the middleman.
Yeah, cut the middleman, and I think that's why the media don't like because they're like, okay,
they wanna be the middleman.
I got that,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I got this new, it's mine, I pay for it, you know.
yeah, but the media, they need to understand that there are too many medias more.
Yeah.
Not like
And this is
just the
other thing.
traditional.
I feel like now media has evolved as well from the typical Sky Sports being the only outlet. Now you have DR.
But
right?
that's
for example,
that's
so
the
many
reason why they
different-
don't
people,
like it,
People
bro.
want to almost
But it
hear
is what it
fans'
is.
honest perspective.
Yes.
People want to talk directly to players. They'll be going on IG Live after. Even direct to the coach. And I think cutting out that middle man, we're all in agreement saying it's a good thing, right? Here?
Of course. 100%.
And I think it is as well because I'm like,
Depends, because if they lose, it could get very toxic.
but then he
You are
takes
right.
the heat.
It
You
could
are
get
right.
very
But here's the
toxic.
thing,
Exactly.
does he not take the heat then?
Yeah.
Is all the pressure
No,
not
but
on him
that's
then?
what I'm saying. But it might be too much for him. If you've got thousands or millions of people right in your face giving you abuse, that could be a bit much.
I
bro.
think,
me ask you a
I think he'd
question.
rather get that than the press asking him that kind of question.
Absolutely. Well,
Mate, yeah,
do you
mate.
not? Do you not?
I
feel
don't
like
know,
he
though.
gets the same
We'll have to
hounding
see
from the
what it's
press
like when it actually
Marca,
happens.
AS, and all them are all there chomping at the bit after he's
Yeah,
lost the
yeah,
game.
yeah,
This is what they're we're waiting for his blood.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
almost like the fans, except you're going direct. And in fact, you can probably relate more to the people because these are the people you're playing for.
That's what
So it
Mourinho
makes
used to
sense.
do. Pep Guardiola used to do at Barcelona as well. They used to be like talking a lot about them. Like Mourinho, Guardiola have this beef there, and
Take
people,
the pressure
yeah,
off the
taking the
players.
pressure.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's kind of the same. But
That's my phone.
nowadays.
Can you imagine?
We'll just put a pause on that quickly because we've
Sorry.
just hit half time as well. And it's 3-0 and Ty's phone is going off in the background.
I'm sorry, I don't know
We'll
who
get
that
through
is.
this because it's 3-0 Spain, comfortable, looking very dominant. And just before we do kind of get your thoughts on it, I do want to touch on DR Sports being in the metaverse now. join us.
Fantastic.
It is in Habbo. We have our own room in Habbo where you can chat all things football and chat to Robbie directly. On VIP nights, join the link. It's in the description, www.habbo.com. Here is a bit about it and what happened to Matisse when he had the death sauce last night. Check this out.
Everyone's talking about metaverses, but I'm well happy to be in the OG metaverse, the game that started it all. If you played, send us a tweet to @DR Sports Media. We had this room made specially for the DR Sports fan base. You can get custom-made clothing, items and furniture based on DR Sports colours. To open the shop, click the shopping trolley. There are all sorts of other rooms and games in Habbo. Open up the navigator window on the bottom right-hand side of your toolbar to see. And I'll be here once every week, and I want to see you there. Make sure to follow DR Sports on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, because we're running a weekly competition for you to interview me in Habbo.
You're going to get the chili.
Chili, Death Squad. Death Squad. Hey! Come on! Right,
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, get us a cup. Get a spoon or something.
Get a spoon and I'm going to do it. I think DR Sports better say a disclaimer.
After 3, Sophie, innit?
I'll let you say a speech.
1.
Three.
You don't want to say a statement?
Do the countdown.
I'm giving you an opportunity.
Yeah, disclaimer.
You don't want to say anything?
The Ultra Death Sauce
He's nervous for me.
has nothing to do with DR Sports. We're not manufactured here, right? We purchased it from a shop. It has nothing to do with us, and we were told it doesn't kill people. Right, fire away.
3, 2, 1.
It's begun. It's gone. There's nothing left on the spoon.
It seems fine.
Yeah, but that's how it always
You're
starts.
good. You're good, man.
My ears are steaming, Sophie. Things will change quickly around here. Very quick.
You got all the chili emojis there. Is it hot?
Oh my God, it's getting worse. Guys, this is the end. Production.
Is it?
It's really bad.
You got any milk? Milk on the way. It's on the way.
It's over. We have to get milk production.
Oh my God.
I can't be on camera for this. Oh my God. The milk. Oh my God. Oh! Production!
Hey, he's coming back.
Who's putting slang on my name saying, oh, you should firm it? Are you mad? Did you see the size of that spoon? Everybody's out here saying, oh, birth and that. I just gave birth, believe me. My whole body is on the floor out there in the studio.
Are you ready to take over the hosting? No?
Are you alright?
And then he died, Robbie. I just came back to life. This is not even Matisse, this is someone else.
Hey, he got cooked in that chili challenge.
He held it down well.
Listen, fair play to him, man. I can't wait to see him later on, man. See how he's recovered from that, because I know
That's
it
difficult,
ain't
man.
easy. And listen, we're gonna play our own version of Spin the Wheel. So listen, I'll let you go first, actually. Since you're nearest to the wheel, you can go.
Let's do it.
Let us
You
go.
have any milk? Just
And
in
listen,
case, man.
the options are dance, chili, sing, save, spin again.
You want to
Go
avoid
on.
chili, that's for sure.
You know what? I'll let you pour in your own amount.
Get the water ready, yeah?
Small amount.
Just get your finger on the spoon, yeah?
Pour it in the spoon. Dip your finger on the spoon. We're not trying to have any more casualties.
One Matisse hat.
Hey.
No,
That's
I
it.
cannot.
That's it, right? Hey, don't worry. Is
that okay?
You can survive this, bro.
But that's
No, he like the spicy, not me.
That's all
He
right.
like-
Is that right?
Yeah.
If that's
You
what
can
it
dip it. Oh, he's going full in.
No, not the spoon. Just dip it.
What a legend. No, he's gone for it. He's gone for it.
Yeah,
He's gone for it. Legend. Hey. Don't worry, you'll be alright. As he goes throughout the stream, throw the likes up, people.
Well done.
Next up, Off you go, my brother.
Yo no puedo.
Raul looks
Let's
concerned.
go.
Raul, I want.
Yo no puedo.
What do I want
cannot
for
eat
Raul?
chili. I cannot. eat.
No.
Hey, hey.
Dance.
Spin hard, spin hard, spin
Dance.
hard. Is it?
Dance.
That was. What?
There you go, pull your darts.
50 quick or no?
Yeah, if you hit the bullseye.
If you hit bullseye, 50 quid.
Yeah, sure.
You're standing too
One
far.
time.
Raul,
I got it
go
one
further.
time.
You're standing too
Yeah,
far.
it's fine. Production.
Hey,
Production.
Long shot, long
wanna get
shot.
darts?
Long shot, Raul. Oh, go on then.
Go on, Raul.
Good luck.
Do it for Messi. Come on.
One more.
Ferran Torres.
Hey, Will, Ty, it's your turn, man. Let's go. Hey, headphones. Easy there.
I bet. Let me take these off.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Raul.
Hey, I got it.
No.
B-I-R.
Ty with a heavy
Oh,
spin
Ty,
there.
chili.
Here we go. Ooh!
Thank God, no chili.
I'm
Thank
like,
God.
what the hell, man? I
What
want everyone chili.
I don't know.
Hey, why didn't you do it?
Where's the
I'm
other one?
not taking about it's for the guests.
I don't know.
I did it in the last
Matisse
one.
was doing it.
I did it in the last one.
Where's the other one?
He's in.
Need to go move the toilet.
He's got to do it. Yeah. He's,
Well, I got to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Why not? Come on.
There's only two. Oh,
Nico, you're next. Nico, you're next.
Yeah, but you're next.
No, he's the host, isn't it? So the host is last, isn't it?
Innit? Host is always last.
What happened to this?
Come on, Ty.
How do I play?
Spain, Costa Rica.
Ty's setting up a 30-yarder.
Raul broke the dart.
I'm trying to fix the dot.
Not me.
Let me see. It's broken.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thanks. Right, so.
Go on, Ty. Show us your shooting boots. Yeah?
Well, I'm not good at darts, unfortunately.
Park Chu Young.
Ooh, that's not bad.
What? Oh, yeah, he scored a wicked goal against Bolton. That's the only thing he did.
Go on, Yaya Sanogo.
He scored 4 goals. Yeah, it's more than probably your whole team.
Yeah.
They have it here.
Yeah.
One more.
No, he's a good player, Myra.
Oh, yeah?
He was.
There you go.
He
Francis Jeffers. Show us your shooting boots. That one
He
threw
was
you off, innit?
He was alright as well. He won more trophies than any Tottenham
Nico!
player. And Crystal Palace player.
Silly time!
I have a bad feeling about this, man. I have a bad feeling about this.
That's when you kick off. Oh. Hey, listen.
No, don't have a bad
I need
feeling.
one more chili run.
Don't have a bad feeling,
on.
Nico. Be confident. Yeah.
Come on, baby. My brain tells me.
Yes!
I'm sorry, bro.
I feel like this. I did feel like this was gonna happen.
Get it. Where's the dart?
Shoot your darts. It's on the board.
Ooh, come on. Go on.
Seriously? He wants me to cut the shot.
From where? Here? Yeah?
Fuck, now it's hot. Ooh, lefty.
Fucking hell.
Got it, Bale.
Didn't get the chili.
Oh, go on then.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
Go
on, Fuad.
for this one.
Get the milk ready for Fuad, please.
Bro, if it lands on chili, I'll drink the whole bottle in one go.
Sing! Spin again, spin again. Go on. Go on.
I had already a bit, but
Why?
What's happening?
you don't have a real milk, no?
Yo, bro, you get it.
Rica.
Matisse!
Chili.
This one's for you, baby.
Chili.
Let me go get another one.
Chili.
What's that?
Come on.
Hey, Dios! Hey, yo!
Don't go with that.
Dip the finger in the whole thing. You sure?
The whole thing. Miguel had the whole thing. Eh?
No. Come on.
Too hot. It's too hot.
Come on.
Hey, yo! Hey! I'm glad I didn't do the. Yo!
Was he bad?
It's sweet chili.
Don't piss me off.
No, it's sweet chili.
Well, Miguel's actually suffering, I think.
No!
Miguel's suffering, man.
Yo!
You see, look, production. No.
Hey!
Production.
We need a host.
Fucking hell, man. Come on. I can't do the house. Production. Production.
All of it. At least he down the water. Okay.
You know what makes it worse,
Hey, that hit straight away, bro. There was no fucking going down the toilet.
What was it? What is it?
Hey.
Oh, ultra. Okay,
No,
I
thank you, man.
understand.
I don't know.
No, I don't drink milk, so.
Oh,
man,
ultra death sauce.
No, I
I don't drink milk.
You didn't do it, Drifty.
Nah, there is
Oh
no
my
way.
God.
That
Hey,
I'm
listen.
drinking that. Not with
If
my
any of
stomach.
you fancy trying this at home,
It's too hot.
that's the one.
I mean, I love
Death
fucking hot
sauce.
food.
Try it at home if you like. Let us know.
Fuad, just clear up confirmation. If there's a Costa Rica goal, Raul will do some of the chili.
Say no more. You heard that here first. Costa Rica goal. Raul does the whole tablespoon.
Come on. Costa Rica.
No, you go with Costa Rica anyway, so. Alex?
They said, what happened to Spanish chili boy? He didn't come back from the toilets, bro.
He's gone. He's without gloves.
Hey, listen.
Miguel.
Guys, I said, what happened to
People
down in
is
the
asking
bottle?
for you. Where is the boy?
Miguel, they're looking for
He's
you,
coming,
bro.
he's coming. He's coming.
Listen,
He's okay, he's okay.
I do not blame. I do not blame the teams for reacting how he did, for real. Because that is not.
Is it that bad?
No.
Is it that bad?
No, it is.
He's got the whole spoon.
No,
It's really bad.
No,
It's
it's
Now I
really
understand
fucking
Matisse. He's
bad,
got
mate.
the whole spoon.
I literally took the tip of my finger, and that's the whole of my mouth now is burning.
It's burning, isn't it?
Oh, now.
Yeah, it's actually not a joke.
I'm quite tempted to try it now.
No, try it. I think you should try it for sure.
Go
It's
for
an
it, Nico.
experience.
It's
Where's the spoon?
No, without the spoon.
Just put a little bit on your
I
finger.
just want to smell it. Like.
What do you feel, huh?
Drifty, what are you saying? You're not feeling it now?
But I got IBS. There's no way.
Fuck, you gotta give a spin as well.
I've got IBS, bro.
Wow.
There's no way I'm having
No?
that sauce, bro.
No.
This is strong.
I will never. I will never.
Wow.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
And see what peppers it is.
Here, let me read it.
Yeah, you're really because
me
my
read it,
accent is
bruv.
gonna.
Oh, you let the Spanish team down.
Habanero chilies.
I can't
You
read.
got but jocolia chilies. I ain't even heard them ones.
You should read the disclaimer before.
Cayenne peppers, scorpion pods,
wow.
serrano chilies,
Miguel, are you alright?
natural peppers,
It's hot as fuck.
and absorbic acid.
Basically, things you shouldn't put in your
And
body.
it says basically, be warned, this sauce contains ingredients 900 times hotter than a jalapeno chili.
Yeah.
Use sparingly. Ultra Death should not be consumed without dilution.
Wow. Okay, so you should put it in water or something.
Something like that.
You shouldn't.
This
put
should
it-
not be
you
had by
shouldn't put
itself,
it in your
basically.
Food full
Bro,
stop.
my tongue is still not recovered from this.
You telling me?
I was shouting this at you like you're not going through it.
You're alright, Miguel.
I'm alright. I mean,
Second half just about to kick off, people.
Wow, man,
Listen.
that is hot. I didn't
Oh.
think it would be that
Bro,
hot.
it is.
That is hot.
Because the thing is the smell of it is almost like, oh, this is
Sweet.
flavoursome, sweet. Oh man, that is not a joke.
that's how they get you, bro.
No
They're
chance.
saying, you, Miguel, you're a matador.
Matador.
You stared straight at the chili and down that.
Yeah, he's putting a nice face though. I think he's dying from the inside.
He needs some milk. Right, second half has kicked off. 3-0 Spain. Let's see if Costa Rica can get one goal in, so we can get Raul tasting the chili as well.
No, no, because
That would be.
He's already sweating just thinking about it.
no, because normal. I had the chili. I don't eat spicy food. Never.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't eat.
Neither do I, man. But that
I don't like spicy.
I don't
food.
mind some Tabasco sometimes or like
Yeah,
you know, spicy mayo or
this ain't-
something like that.
This ain't no Tabasco.
It's not Tabasco, man. Tabasco is mayonnaise for that. Like,
That is something.
That is a problem, mate.
Yep.
Red card.
What we going second half predictions?
Not too many goals.
I just not too many goals.
We are not like Matador, you know.
No.
Yeah, you lot
We live in
Yeah.
the
see it
game,
out
man.
like this.
Yeah, no six.
You know what? To be honest, like now it's Morata's gonna come in, and Fati's gonna come in, Nico Williams is gonna come in,
And they want to show something, so yeah.
and they wanna prove themselves.
You know, I want to see Nico on the pitch.
Nico Williams.
so as
No,
well.
you
He's
know
one
what?
I'm
Prediction:
really-
Nico Williams
You know
is scoring
him?
in the second half.
Talk to
Do
me
you know
about
him?
Nico Williams. Yeah, of course
Nico Williams?
Listen, if Bilbao produce an academy player, I'm like, okay.
Okay.
We've been linked with him, you
For
know,
me.
at Liverpool.
I think you look
Yeah?
at 95%
I
of
think it-
Bilbao players they produce.
Yeah, I think
they
I kind
are
of heard about it.
minimum good.
Yeah.
They don't produce shit, Bilbao.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
for me, when I saw his brother Inaki Williams, I was like, he's good, but he's missing.
I think Nico is.
He's missing a little bit of magic. I feel like Nico. I feel like has
He
the
got it,
magic.
yeah.
He's a very good player, man.
you
Fast,
not- yeah.
fast. He controls the ball very well. He can score. He was linked. He was saying.
we've been linked with him.
Oh, is
Which is weird because we just got rid of him, Nico Williams.
Oh yeah, Nico. Yeah.
I think he still wants to play a lot. If he goes to Liverpool, he won't have that opportunity like he has in Bilbao now. Starter every single game.
Because isn't his brother like 7 years in a row? He's played every minute of
Yep.
every game or something like that.
Yeah.
Mad when you think of that stat in it. But yeah, and his brother's the same now. He plays every game pretty
At
much.
least
isn't
that
it?
means that
It's coming.
he's got. At least that means his family have got a history of good injury record.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. Like they are super.
Because sometimes I think it is hereditary. If you look at Daniel Sturridge and Michael Owen as an example, they said both their families had a history of muscle
Athletes,
injuries.
yeah.
And like you can see in their
Recurring.
careers that they were just always injured all the time.
100%.
So I think it definitely matters.
Definitely some truth to it, man.
Let's see. Well, let's see.
Are you looking?
I would like to see some subs soon enough.
What would be the ideal subs you'd want to see?
For me, I would like to see maybe.
I want to see Ansu Fati in there. I want to see him.
I would change both wings. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like I would take maybe Ferran, either Ferran and Dani Olmo.
yeah, for Nico and Ansu.
Yeah.
I think it's a good opportunity for
Alright,
most
guys,
the bench.
get your headphones in for a second because we are about to be joined by a special guest live from Qatar. You can
Start
use
coming,
these ones,
yeah?
Nico, if you like. Yeah.
Why not?
Let's see if we can hear him. There we go. Alex. AGT. I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
I can't hear him.
No.
There we go, my man.
Hostia, vamos España, vamos.
Guapo! Guapo!
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Do you have favorite team now or no for this World Cup?
I think it's Spain, my brother.
We are not watching the football like you. How are you feeling in the stadium? Because I don't know how are you feeling, but I don't know, I am nervous because I want to be there.
Yeah,
How are you feeling?
Listen, it's the first Spanish game that I've been to in my life, and I can see Morata warming up now. I can see Ansu Fati. I can see Williams, who you were just talking about as well. So I'm interested to see them guys come on. But yeah, do you know what? It's just the second half just kicked off, so people are still getting back into their seats. But amazing atmosphere. The Spanish are bringing the noise, and yeah, what an experience! I was very surprised to see Rodri at centre back, though, boys.
Everyone. We don't understand this decision, but it's like I told you before, it's Luis Enrique, so we can expect
The Twitch
everything
king.
for him. Yeah, exactly. The Padrique, Luis Padrique, vamos!
Alex, what's the reaction been like in the stadium to the football that Spain played in the first half? Because they almost seem like they're back to that prime tiki-taka, false nine, moving the ball around, 1-2s. But what's the stadium's reaction been like?
Yeah, some of the first half tiki-taka, as you say, the nucleus of that midfield of Pedri, Gavi and Sergio Busquets it's just relentless, man. They're suffocating Costa Rica. I haven't really seen Costa Rica put 2 or 3 passes together. And Spain are just playing it around them. Costa Rica haven't been that bad. Chance! Oh, it's just gone over. And Costa Rica haven't necessarily been that bad. Sorry, 10 seconds behind. Yeah. Spain have just been so good, you know. Spain have just been so good. And do you know what? I think a lot of people wrote Spain off as maybe not favourites, but definitely contenders in this competition. Now listen, we're only 51 minutes in, they're 3-0 up, so anything could happen, as we've seen with Germany and Argentina. But I think people have to really start thinking of Spain as at least quarter-finalists now.
Yeah.
Because they've been there and done it. Yes, it's been 10 years since they won a trophy internationally, but I think Spain will be right in the mix, boys.
Yes. Do you think it's been a case that Spain have been that good though, or Costa Rica haven't been up to standards? Because we've seen some surprises, like earlier on with Japan against Germany. Yeah. We saw Saudi Arabia against Argentina. Did you maybe have this one down as one that Spain could slip up in, or did you think before the game that...
Yeah, I think Saudi Arabia played really well and Japan played really well. So the surprise was still there, of course, but I think when Spain saw those results, they might have thought, well, boys, there's a big chance here for us to slip up. Another chance flashes across the goal, but Spain probably thought, we can't be complacent here, we still have to win this game. And to go 2-0 up in the space of 20 minutes, Dani Olmo with a lovely finish, Ferran Torres with a great penalty, a cheeky one, and then Asensio, who I didn't even know he was in this squad, to be honest, because he rarely plays for Real Madrid, but he's, again, what a player, and they've got so much talent on the bench as well. So Spain are going to be a very important team in this competition, without question.
Well, listen, man.
How's everything going in the studio?
Bro, it's going well, man. It's going well. Can't complain. It's been action in pretty much every game bar the first one this morning. But yeah, honestly, having a whale of a time, mate, and enjoying the content. Listen, you and Flex are giving us out there as well, man. Listen, I know Robbie's obviously joining you lot tomorrow, but you lot have been carrying the load out there, man, dropping A1 stuff and mixing with the fans as well, giving us that real insight. So, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, man.
You don't get that on mainstream TV, boys.
Trust.
You know what? It's beautiful to see a lot of the comments on YouTube are saying that we're giving a different view to what you would get on Sky or BBC or on ITV. You know, we're really in amongst the fans, You know, I've been speaking to all the Hispanic fans I can speak with via Spanish, but the vibe has been incredible. And here's Asensio. Oh, God, let's
Hey, you know what? You're ruining the game for us, Alex. What a finish.
Wow, man.
Hey, listen.
Again, this game is over, boys.
Good timing, man. Good timing. Alex, appreciate you joining us.
The camera comes on me. Let's go. Honestly, it's unbelievable. I'm a lucky charm for everyone.
I've seen that with the guy from Netherlands as well, eh?
Yeah. And Mbappe last night, and then when we got here, straight away there was a goal. By the way, Morata has just taken his jumper off. He's coming on, number 7. And it looks like there's another player coming on as well. I can't quite see, but Morata definitely coming on. But I'm keeping an eye out on the Liverpool players as well, Drifty. Come on, bro.
Enjoy, Alex. Enjoy.
Keep us tuned in, Alex. Keep us tuned in, man. Take care, man.
Adios, Take care. All the best.
Have a
big up, bro. Big up, man. Big up.
Hey, big up from Alex there, man. Live from Qatar in the studio. You see?
Big.
Sky Sports don't even do it like that, man. We do it better. Big up, Alex, man. Listen, 4-0. Spain are enjoying today, boy.
Yeah,
you said, hey, second half we're going to take it easy.
Ty is the one who said 4-0?
No, I thought, did he?
No, I don't think Ty said. He was going to say 4-1. He was the biggest.
Yeah.
I
asked for 5 goals. I'm all right with that.
You said 3-2, 4. Here we go, number 7.
What do you think about now we put in the striker?
I don't like, honestly,
what do I think about Morata?
He's a weird one, right?
He's a weird one.
Morata is a money laundering player.
If you think
like
about first...
Torres did the same, like move a lot of money.
No. Morata, nobody launders money like him.
No one does.
50 million, and it's to the same 3 teams. And I'm like, nah, something's going on here. I'm like,
but think about the beginning of his
career. You know who's the best
though?
agent ever? Choupo-Moting.
The beginning of his career was like Real Madrid and then Juve, and I think he was brilliant at that time, and I think he was worth the move to Chelsea. But then ever since Chelsea, it's been weird. Like he just ended up being rubbish, isn't it? It's
not
weird. Like
Not playing, and when he plays, that nothing.
He's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
good.
that Juve Morata was a proper player. Like I knew why Chelsea were buying him. Like I was like, no, this makes sense. Like do you know what I mean? And then it just never worked out for him, man.
Ferran, nice performance from Ferran today.
Yeah,
Got a
today,
great
yes.
one.
Very good.
He's a good player, man.
Good player,
man.
but I'm still missing some.
LFC My Religion has just sent a super chat to you saying, Drifty bottle in the spin. Let the Reds down.
To be fair, I was draining the weasel, but I would, due to my stomach, I would not be having that hot sauce anyway.
You
I
still
would
have a lot of
That's
options.
hilarious.
Okay,
Naldo in the comments says,
Pedri,
AGT is the Chris Kamara of DR Sports. I love that.
Unbelievable.
Carlos.
We've had a red card, Alex. What to who?
Do you know what's nuts, yeah? If Spain actually want to keep going and don't relax, they could probably get about 6 or 7 in this game, you know?
And could be very important the goal for the qualification for the.
Morata might get a
Group stage,
brace.
it always matters.
He might actually
Morata, he wants to go as a starter, so he wants to prove.
Yeah.
Ansu Fati wants to do the same thing. Nico Williams wants to do the same thing.
Yeah.
What's happening with
penalty
Fati
check, no?
in terms of his career? Because he's one of the greatest talents to come through in a long time, but he don't seem to be playing very
I
well.
mean, he got a massive injury. For the last 2 years, he's been injured, like injury after injury. So right now, Xavi didn't want to put him from the start. Now he's coming back, but of course he's missing that. I think that spark that he had in the beginning. I'm sure he's gonna come back because of talent. You never lose talent. You can lose physicality, whatever, but talent you don't lose it. But I just think they are trying not to give him a lot of pressure in the beginning because he was 17 when he came to Barcelona, and then everyone was saying he's gonna be the next Messi, the next Ballon d'Or. He's got number 10 now. So he's an amazing player, but we, from Barcelona at least, we don't want to give him that pressure that, for example, Ferran Torres is coming from City and costing 65 million euros.
It's understandable.
But it's amazing. And now we've got Rafinha, we've got Dembele in an amazing performances. So it's more difficult for him than last year or 2 years ago.
Was he 19 now, right?
No, he just turned 20, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, okay. He's still got time on his side regardless. Man.
Yeah.
And he got something that costs money in football, that is goal. He scores goal that really easily.
Scored,
exactly. All
exactly.
the time. He's there, he's going to score. So
Yeah, I just feel these young players, they're going to have an amazing World Cup.
It's mad because he scored today, but you see Asensio, I remember when there was that crop of players that came through, you had Sane, Martial, Dembele, Mbappe, Asensio. Do you remember like that crop of players? And Asensio was right in there in terms of his talent, and it just didn't quite go the way it was supposed to. So it's kind of good for him to like see him scoring
I think
in
it
the
comes
World
because
Cup.
when he was at his best, he got injured on his knee, so he was like a year out.
A year.
Oh, was he out for a year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Since that injury, he's never come
Yeah,
out.
never.
When was that? 2018, something like that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
When the last goal he scored in La Supercopa de España against Barcelona,
like
what a crazy goal.
Yeah.
I thought like he was gonna be everything. Ooh. I thought Asensio was gonna be everything Isco should have been.
Yeah.
And then he got injured, and then I was like, he's
Then,
gonna be.
and then you
another
put them
Isco.
in the same package.
Yeah, and now they were like twins on the Madrid bench. I was like, Isco at Sevilla nowadays as well. Oh man, it's looking ugly.
All the Sevilla team.
It's bad.
All the Sevilla
All
team is
Sevilla.
looking bad.
He was some player though.
Lamela, isn't it?
But you know, I'm not surprised. As soon as he got there, they turned bad.
Actually, he's one of the best.
Oh. Yeah, that's what he does. When the team is shit, he's good. When the team is good, he's shit. I know Lamela, man. I've had him too many years.
7 years. Watching it every week.
Mate, yeah, imagine you were signed to replace Gareth Bale. 7 years later, we re-signed Gareth Bale to replace you on loan. It don't make sense.
Hey.
Right, man, thumped them in the back of their head, you know.
Do you remember when Alex Song did that to Mandzukic in 2014?
Man gave him the
World
hammer
Cup?
fist, bro.
He went past it and he went, come here, blood, where you going?
Alex Song, amazing.
That's when you're pulling out the park football skills, bro.
man. Oh, shit.
I was expecting a little.
Brian Ruiz.
He was like best in that World Cup, no?
He was like
Pirlo, no?
a
Like,
Costa Rican Recoba.
Yeah,
is how I
yeah,
look at him. Free kicks, set pieces. He had a deadly left foot.
And then he missed that penalty, no?
Yeah.
I think in the...
It was him,
How
yeah.
old is this guy?
He must be like 35 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be old.
Shoot!
Nah.
Oh, you have to do that. You have to try it.
100%. Yeah, especially for small countries like this. It's like why last year you had Pandev, who was 39.
Oh God!
He was still playing for Macedonia. I said, huh? He's
That
still
guy.
alive.
So I read today in Twitter someone asking where is Onda in Japan. You know, like we always see Onda every year. Is there.
Tournament.
I guarantee you Cristiano Ronaldo just wants to break that record as well. Being the oldest player to play in the World Cup. Watch it. He just wants to have every record, innit?
That's
He just
fine.
anything you talk about in football, he wants to be in the
He
conversation.
can take that record.
Oh, and look
And
at him.
Portugal will keep picking him as well.
Balde, qué grande.
Hey, Balde.
Balde.
Talk.
What a player, man.
I want
What
to
a
talk to
player,
you about
yes.
Balde. Talk to me about Balde.
I
Because
was so worried about this, about the left back in Barcelona, because Jordi Alba. Now he's last games he's been playing well. But I was so worried because this year, last year, next year, that's gonna be a problem. This guy came in. We signed. Who did we sign? Marcos Alonso, and now he's playing centre back. Now he's playing centre back because Balde is playing amazing. He's 18, 19 years old.
academy.
Apart from this, like he knows how to play Barcelona's football. He's fast, attacks, dribbles. Maybe lacking a little bit of defense, maybe. But he's still a kind of good defender. He's so fast, man.
Oh, Morata!
Look, Gavi.
He's trying to get his, man.
Yeah.
He wants to get in the
It's
team,
4
man.
nil,
He's
so
like, forget
it's
Gavi,
fair.
man.
Yeah, look, Gavi. Ah, well.
Yeah, what are you gonna tell him? Like,
I was expecting maybe Balde before Jordi Alba.
Nah, because he came from the under 21, I think he's like, you
Yeah.
know what, earn your time.
And also, you think there's so many young players in the team that I think you need these experienced players.
One-
Also,
Of
starting.
course, for me, yes. For me, yes, but as Luis Enrique.
But Luis Enrique loves Alba. He loves him. He brought him.
No, he was having
When
a lot of problem with
when
him.
Jordi Alba wasn't playing in Barcelona, he was playing for Spain. He was still calling him and bringing
Yeah,
him to
yeah.
Spain.
But I think he had some problem with him.
Guys, I want to ask you a question about Koke. What's the Spanish opinion on Koke?
I don't know what he's
Because-
doing there.
In my opinion, I feel like Koke's...
This position is for Thiago, for example, for me.
Or Canales.
Koke.
Canales,
I mean,
yes,
you guys-
Canales.
Even
I don't,
Canales.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
like,
Koke.
Koke's always been. I would say he's always been overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of everything. He's a good midfielder, but man, he plays in Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid is they don't play nice football. We
Do
don't.
you think that
we don't respect-
negates him? That impacts him negatively. So people look at him like, he's just a workhorse. But I feel like he does a little bit of everything, but he doesn't have like one standout
He
thing.
has 6 in everything. And
Yeah,
that's
6
it.
out of 10 in
Yeah, everything,
Like
but-
his
yeah.
shooting's not incredible. His passing's not incredible. I don't know, his vision, his work rate is good, I think. But that's
Now,
that's it.
yeah. Before, maybe I would have said he's a pretty one of the probably
4 or 5
best.
years ago.
4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah.
then he was like one of the best midfielders in Spain.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, he's a decent
Yeah,
midfielder
like-
for a good team in Spain.
Yeah. You wouldn't. None of you would have called him.
No,
to the
there's
tournament.
so
especially
many
now
other
that
players.
he's
There's so many other players that you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe like we spoke before, he's playing like Luis Enrique wants.
Yeah. True. Maybe the
He's gonna be in
students
the
that
bench.
looking
He's not
for.
gonna complain because he's
Exactly.
in the bench. You know, like things like that.
He has experience. He say, "No, I can't help to the boys in the bed."
You know what, I just realized there's someone in the chat said Miguel looks like Isco, and I just realized this. You actually do look like Isco. I'm like, hold on, why didn't I see this earlier?
I used to be that good as well playing football.
Oh shit! Big Ash, big up on the super chat as well. He sent in a super chat. He says, just heard about the Luis Enrique stream from you guys. He said, listen to a little bit of it. Luis Enrique is so natural, answers questions honestly, and it's very refreshing.
Yeah,
Yep, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, it's true.
And then what he says, like, he is natural. Like, any questions you ask him, like, you ask him about his son-in-law, about his daughter, about, like very weird questions, like personal questions. He's answering everything.
Yeah.
It's very
like,
human.
Yeah.
Transparent as
And
well.
the picture on Instagram as well. Do you see him like Cristiano Ronaldo without teacher like this on Instagram yesterday or 2
He
days
trains
ago?
a lot because he does try.
The coach in the World Cup.
Didn't you see the ball went over and he did a little flick and he was like, it's still going. Because you know what? One thing I said, I know you lot won't like me saying this, but Luis Enrique and Guardiola, people are looking at them as managers. Do you know how good these were as players? Like, I think a lot of people forget how good they were. That's what I'm saying.
It's true, they were good.
But they were world-class ballers. Like, a lot of people forget. Because we're used to managers being poor players who were just better at being a manager.
Yeah.
But when you got him and Guardiola and Enrique, you're like, no, you were actually just as good of a player as you're now becoming a manager. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of refreshing to actually see people who are actually good at both.
And we
Do
were,
you know what I mean?
we were talking about aggressivity of midfielders, and Luis Enrique was a dog. He was one of them, and he was breaking his nose for the team. He was doing everything. He was aggressive, like, and I loved that from him. And he could play
for both sides,
position.
Madrid
That's
how you both like it. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
He has a character. Like I play in Barcelona, I
He
play
played for
in
Real
Madrid.
Madrid. Yeah, I forgot he played for Madrid. But yeah, you know, they throw back to Football Manager days, you said about any position. Goalkeeper was the only position Enrique didn't have one. You know when he played every single position.
He could play left back, interior. How you say interior? Midfield on the left.
Yeah.
False nine. He could play as well.
Versatile.
One of the questions they asked him in the stream was, "Would you pick yourself on this World Cup? If you were available, would you pick yourself?"
He said no.
He said, "Probably not." And then he started like saying, "Well, maybe if I need this kind of player, and I could play this position, I could play the other." But he said no. Basically, it was all the questions they are asking him, and well, the stream is quite fun to watch, to be honest.
Yeah.
I might actually have to.
Take a look.
Because I only watch like small bits of it, and I need to watch the whole thing. But the problem is, it's in Spanish, most of it.
Look, William,
give me some subtitles.
Yeah, is there not subtitles?
Some clips, some of the clips I find is subtitles, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is wicked.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, oh, this is refreshing. So if it's 2 hours of this or 1 hour,
it's 1 hour.
It's incredible. I'm like, yo, this is the best content on the internet.
Yeah?
Wouldn't you like this with Southgate,
Mate,
for example?
this is Southgate, not so much.
No,
Louis Van Gaal.
With England, I mean.
I'm Holland. Louis
Holland?
Van Gaal,
Are you Holland?
Yeah, I'm not England. I'm not England. Please.
Sorry.
Louis Van Gaal's army.
Big up Van Gaal as well. Man just went through a bout of chemo and came to the World Cup.
Yeah, that's mad.
First ball for Nico Williams goal.
I'm saying, I think Nico Williams is scoring, depending on the minute that he's coming in, it's 70, but...
I'm scouting
it's him
right now.
Wait, I was going to say, he's
just
on the right wing there,
he
isn't he?
He just came in.
Yeah,
First, just there.
You're going to see, the guy is so fast.
Oh, here we go!
Yeah, no more.
The only thing is, if he has a good World Cup, then his price tag will go up by like 20 million. And then Liverpool will probably back out. You know how cheap we are.
You think they're backing out from such a young player? I don't think if
the price goes
the price goes up.
Because I think they're talking about 30-40 million is what they're talking at the moment.
They're going to do what they did
Premier
with
League, 70 million for Premier League.
For years they just said no.
Well, Liverpool don't spend money.
That is true.
We're the only ones who don't spend the money, bro. You know what I mean?
Klopp doesn't understand that. No? He complains a lot about it.
But yeah, I'm scouting him right now because we have been heavily linked with him. So I'm actually scouting him now. Well played. Unlucky.
And Marcos Llorente could come in as well, maybe.
See Marcos Llorente, yeah? He's another one I feel like is a little bit like Koke. He's like Koke but with speed.
Yeah.
So because he has speed, he gets away with more. And I remember last season, I think he went like 6 months where he scored a lot of goals. And everybody thought, Llorente. Personally, I think he's okay.
He's okay, but
I don't know what he's good at.
Like more strength, and I would say more like attacking in a way compared to Koke.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's here. Koke's not.
Yeah.
So
question though, someone who used to get lumped in with Koke, Saul. What?
Much better
Can you
player.
please explain to me what has happened to Saul over the last 2-3 years? Because he was at Atletico Madrid in 2019.
That's what happened to him, man. That's what happened. Atletico Madrid.
But he got 7-year contract. And he was meant to be like one of the best midfielders in Europe. And I'll be honest with you, I thought he was a lot better than Koke. technically, left foot as well. I thought, you know what, he can do a lot more. But then slowly, year by year, last year he was struggling Chelsea on loan. Now he's bench warmer at Atletico. I'm like,
on captain.
You know what I think, man? You know what I think? I think maybe you don't agree with me, but I think Atletico de Madrid destroy players with quality football.
Because they don't play.
Joao Felix, Saúl Ñíguez, Coque.
But I don't know if Atletico Madrid. Maybe my point
Simeone.
is Cholo Simeone.
Well,
This is-
that's Atletico Madrid.
Yes and no.
it's like Arsenal and Arsene Wenger.
Maybe for us.
the last 10 years-
Because
the last 10
maybe
years.
for us
The last
because
10 years.
yes, because we are jungle or we are in the middle. But Atletico Madrid is not like Cholo. No,
You
it's
could
not
see,
only
before
Cholo.
you could see Forlán, you could see Kun Agüero, you could see nice player with quality. Now you just see a team which they put a bus in front of their goal and then just do something. Like, let's not play football.
Look,
Let's just-
Griezmann, for example.
Griezmann. Yeah.
Griezmann.
Yeah. Good player.
He's the only one allowed to do something that I think.
Yeah, I feel like he's the only one. Like only you. The rest of you defend. He can run.
Yeah, man. I don't think.
I hear what you're saying though, because it's almost like they're asked to do so many defensive duties, game after game after game, that it becomes second nature to not do the exciting move, not take the man on. Let me just play safe 5-yard pass. So I can hear it to some degree, but with Saul, it's just so baffling because sometimes you see big injury or you see change in manager, but none of this happened.
No.
He just declined out of nowhere, and
You know what it's like? He reminds me of Sahin. Man got player of the year.
no, but he got
Got a
injuries.
move.
His was knees.
No, but his form dipped even way before the injuries. Because remember, he came on loan to us after a failed season at Madrid.
And it was he
played for
signed
us.
for
Was
Madrid
it
and got injured straight away, wasn't
Oh,
it?
did he get injured
the
when he
same
was playing?
summer he
Oh, okay,
signed,
okay.
and I think he missed the whole first year,
Yeah,
basically.
he played
so
like
he
one or
was
two games,
literally
I'd say.
kneeless by the time he came to you lot. He used you lot as match practice to get fit. Went back, sat on the bench, then went back to Dortmund.
He did quite well when he went back to Dortmund.
Yeah,
he
he got
did
for a
quite
year
well
or
when he
two.
went back
Yeah,
to
he was
Dortmund,
okay, but
Oh, look at Ruiz.
okay,
He
you
gets
see, Brian,
what the hell?
fine wine is what you call that.
Wow.
Offside, sure.
Hey, listen.
Damn, you should.
Comment section was going crazy when Brian Ruiz was coming on as well. They know.
Just.
Yeah.
What's up, son?
Well, you're Holland then. What do you think about the game of Holland then? I was disappointed with it.
Tough
to be
times
honest.
never last. Only time. Bruv, you see Holland, yeah, they have, similar like Spain, a lot of youngsters. Now Lang, Kenneth Taylor, Gakpo,
That guy, man.
Xavi Simons, who you'll know about. So there's a lot of young talent who I think could become good
Balde.
players.
Wow, this guy, man. I love him.
Formula 1! Donkey.
He shot in my mouth.
We are sorry, Gavi. We apologize.
Sorry.
We apologize. Sorry, Pablo Gavira. Sorry.
We need to see more. We need to see more.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Can I say on the 5 goals? The players that participated in the 5 goals. Can I just say-
go on.
That was Morata is the match.
Look how badly, man. Look how badly what he's doing.
Balde made that. Balde made
Come
that.
on.
Morata. The quality.
Beautiful pass. What a finish, though, man.
Finish.
Guys, I am worried. We need goal in the next game, eh? Not only today. Not only today, guys. We are Spain, you know?
Let's not do like the English. Okay?
Exactly.
Because I've heard some comments saying it's coming home.
No.
After 6-2
Yeah, me too. I don't wanna say that.
Comments, man.
I don't wanna say that.
I've some comments.
Yeah, I don't wanna say that. I just say we need.
el pueblo.
Sorry?
How do you say home in Spanish?
Casa.
Raul, keep your head down.
No, but we need goal in the next. We are Spain, and that.
A lot of my English friends saying it's coming home, man. It's coming home. Like,
Finally, it's coming home.
You played amazing. You got very nice players. I'm very surprised.
And
in
you
a
are one
positive
of the
way.
favorites.
In a
Sure,
positive way with
you are
England.
one of the favorites.
Hey, calma, you just beat Iran. 6-2.
Yes,
English people just like saying it, bro. I'm telling you. Until it does. And then it will be like 100 years later. Well, we told you it was coming over. You say it
Every year.
Now I'm going to
Every
get clapped.
tournament they
Yeah,
say
you know what I
I'm
mean,
going to
bro?
get clapped.
It's never coming home, man. If it didn't come home against Italy at Wembley, it's never coming home. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just be honest.
Wow, it's only 75 minutes, and Morata need to score, and Nico need to score.
Can we just talk about an 18-year-old having the nerve to finish like
like
that?
that.
Like, can we just, an 18-year-old in the World Cup having the nerve to hit an outside of the foot volley from the edge of the box?
La Masia.
He's doing a great game.
La Masia.
What are we talking about?
La Masia.
This is madness.
La Masia.
Do you know how nonchalant it is to hit an outside of the boot volley on the edge of the box when you're 18 years old?
Spain look good,
That's
man.
crazy, bro.
Spain look
They look
very good,
amazing, man.
Hold on, guys, hold on.
They look scary.
That's the first game.
They look
No,
scary.
it is the first game. But the thing is when you have opposition like this, you want to be able to just do the job, do it clean, voila.
Yeah, that's
no problems, no
Yeah,
issues.
this is
And right now,
clean sheet as well.
yes, this is key as well. But I think right now you guys are making it look like easy food, which you should. Argentina, when they play Saudi Arabia, should make it look easy. Germany, when they play Japan, it should look easier.
Yeah.
Not easy, but
And you know,
Germany's in poor form, though. They've come
Yeah,
into.
yeah. I think this is the softest Germany in the last 10 years, something like this.
Yeah.
You know what I think, Raul, as well, that Spain wasn't the favorite at all on this World Cup.
Yeah, no, I prefer.
And they
I
didn't,
prefer,
they
I
didn't
prefer.
have the pressure. Now, winning like this, not only the result, and because they're playing against Costa Rica as well, the way they've been playing, the other teams are scared as well.
Yeah,
But
they are
prefer-
back. You know,
Exactly.
like, yeah.
No, but
fair,
to be
this is-
honest, everyone we know and everyone know how Spain play with the ball.
It's been a long time. Not
Yeah.
even in the Euros 2 years ago that I've seen this.
Yeah, you lot weren't playing like this.
This kind of
No,
football.
like
No,
this,
exactly.
not like this, no. You lot are playing moments,
Yeah.
but not like this for the whole night. But I feel like Spain and Holland, earlier on we were talking about Holland, I feel like they have a lot of similarities because the same thing I said, for the first time in a long time, I feel like Holland, there's no pressure to do anything.
Exactly,
Normally
yeah.
we have Van Persie, Robben, Van
Yeah,
Nistelrooy,
like-
some quality where you think, oh, Holland, they'll do semi-finals, quarter-finals. This one, no one's even discussing Holland. We've just got kids, and the problem I think we have is in goal and up front. We don't, similar like you lot, no strikers, we have Weghorst and Vincent Janssen.
Yeah.
And then in
That's a
goal,
madness,
we
isn't it,
have
when you think
Pasveer, who's
Gavi.
a 39-year-old, and then Nopper, who made his debut.
Gabriel for the first.
Holland
this a penalty?
and Spain
No,
are
no,
very
no, no.
similar.
Gavi just
Just Gabi.
Just doing his pitbull stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It's Gabi.
I love it, man.
Me, I love players who are
He scored a
dogs.
nice goal.
He's
Tell someone to shut up.
How, he's
Shut up.
160, no? Gabi is 160
Yes,
and
160,
160.
man. He's like 5'6",
65.
something
He's in
like this.
all the fighting. He's the first
I
one.
love it.
Yeah,
you see
no,
me?
yeah,
I love a
it's
player
good.
yeah, who is aggressive. You have
you-
that dog in you. For me, I
Yeah.
love that. For me, the problem is I don't want you to have dog if you're an attacker. If you're an attacker and this is the only thing you have, it's not cutting it. When you're a centre mid, though, you need that. That's
Yeah.
DNA.
Crazy.
Look
Amazing.
at these guys, twice his height.
He doesn't care.
Wow,
Wow.
God, man.
And now Gabi.
went there and
Now-
Look,
now-
it's not even his fight.
No, but
Gabi go behind. Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna go
Yeah,
behind.
every time there's something, he's always the first
Yeah, yeah.
one to go and
I
help his
love it.
teammate.
What do you want?
Now, I'm only asking one question, one thing for this. I'm just only asking one thing. No injuries, please. No injuries.
Yeah, please.
At least for the Barca players.
Yeah.
No injuries.
Look, man. We had the
Nico,
World Cup. We
you
need to
can get
leave
in
the bias at the door.
You are, and Nico, one question.
Lovely feet.
It's Morata,
Tell you
don't
about
worry.
this guy, man.
Yeah, I'm
Nico.
scouting, man.
Do you think that Gaya is injured or no? What do you think?
I think it was a very small injury. Very small injury. And I think you can change a player just before the World Cup starts. So he's like, what, should I risk and put Gaya and maybe he injures and I cannot use him anymore? Or should I just get another player and tell Gaya, look, I'm really sorry, but I know you can play maybe in like 5 days, but like I'm thinking about the
risk
team
it.
now.
Yeah.
So like I would have done the same thing if I was Luis Enrique, man. Sorry, I know it's your dream to play a World Cup. I really know, but
Yeah, no,
I can risk it. I can risk
That's the
it.
point, because we have a lot of different points in Spain. The people say that
You think
he doesn't,
but
Oh,
Luis
he doesn't
Enrique-
want to wait to Gaya, yeah.
But
Gaia doesn't want to wait for his chance.
Apparently he's not injured, Gaya.
look,
Huh.
look,
Apparently.
We can discuss a lot of things
Yeah,
about Luis
it's a
Enrique,
lot
but
of- a
I
lot of
think
things.
we cannot discuss transparency and being real
Listen,
and just
no,
telling things.
just
in your
because
face.
you love Luis Enrique.
No, man,
My
like in
point is,
general.
I don't.
So far, he's been honest and transparent.
Exactly. Man.
He didn't bring Iago Aspas, almost the top, or Borja Iglesias, top Spanish goal scorer in La Liga, and he was very clear. I am not bringing them because I don't think they would help my team as the other players do. I'm bringing Gaya because he would. Gaya is injured. Now I can bring another player, then I bring it.
Gaya, I feel like he's been the backup left back forever. He's never been the number one Spain left
But
back.
this one was the World Cup for him.
Yeah.
So he was like waiting for that a lot.
Yeah.
They were saying that he
It's a
got
shame.
Balde. A lot of people were saying, Luis Enrique is helping Barcelona and bringing Balde
For the
because they
money.
receive money from the league.
Yeah.
But why would you bring Gaya in the first place then? That's my question.
Because he's been playing the whole time for you, but then when you have to decide, don't you bring Alex Moreno from Betis? Perfect left back, like amazing one.
In the sense,
people were like, this guy's better than Balde.
This point is like why you bring Ansu Fati, and you don't bring, for example, if you bring, I don't know, Gaya, you know, because Ansu Fati is not playing in the Barcelona.
Man, I think you would have to have a really bad heart to bring someone to the World Cup and kick him out without being any injuries.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you need
my
to be,
thing.
you
It's
need to be,
very bad.
you need to be evil, man. I don't think Luis Enrique.
I think you got the point there. Like, if was any doubt that he could be injured or not,
Yeah.
you know 100%, I get another one.
No, but to be honest, I think he answered the question really good.
Like what you said.
Thank you, Raul. Yeah. It's the first time we agree, I think.
You know why?
I like this.
You know why?
There we go.
You know why?
That's World Cup. Look at the World Cup.
Yeah, this is my point.
5 million dollars.
You know why, Nico? You know why? Hey. For Spain. Everything for Spain, you know?
Viva España.
Viva España.
Calma.
Ay.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hugging the United. Man,
Ooh, look
just
at this
for
as well.
World Cup.
Interesting stat just come up. Gavi has become the third youngest player to score in a World Cup, behind
Pele.
and Manuel Rosas.
That will never be beaten. Didn't Pele do it at 16?
17, 249.
Unless Endrick gets
Yeah,
called up.
I don't think that'll ever get beaten.
That's a crazy
That's
stat.
impossible, man. Yeah.
Plus, I want some Pele stats still be somewhere.
Do you know how it could have been beaten?
I wonder,
though,
yeah,
if
was
R9
Pele
had
actually
played
17?
in '94. I think R9 could have scored.
Ay,
in that
Nico.
Has anyone ever questioned that?
What's that?
Pele was actually 17. Maybe he was older than what he was, and they put the age down just so they could have the numbers.
Nah.
Oh.
It's the youngest player for Spain.
Conspiracies.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Conspiracies.
how much?
Just some food for thought,
How much
guys.
lower do you think they made it?
Huh?
How much lower do you think? How old do you think he
I
was?
don't know. Maybe
For
2
Spain.
years, 3 years. They could have done it because one thing I seem to notice is the number of goals Pele has scored. All of a sudden, it seems to move a little bit more every time Ronaldo and Messi add a few more. So I'm like, you know what? He really loves his numbers. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Shout out
controversy
Pele,
around
though, man.
Romario,
Black
innit?
King.
He scored 1,000 career goals, but a lot of people are saying they don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
how
Mate,
to
he's
score them.
including the ones he scored in his garden against his daughter and stuff. Come on, man. Give it a rest, bruv. You ain't scored 1,000.
Romaro's a legend.
Who? Romario.
He used to train. Can you imagine?
Lazy.
Barcelona legend, man.
But look at his goals though.
No, Romario was an elite.
Romario for me,
I love
yeah.
Romario. I can't condone what he's just
After,
on the pitch.
after I saw R9, Romario was deleted from my brain.
Well,
what, the original Brazilian Ronaldo.
R9 deleted.
Once I saw R9, Romario who?
R9 deletes everybody, bro. That's right. Greatest player of all time.
That's another one that's great for both of you, actually.
R9.
Barca and Madrid.
Greatest
Which one
player
was
of all
better?
time.
Do you think?
Barca.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
serious?
Barca.
Yeah.
Barca one was the.
Barca one was the best Ronaldo ever.
is the.
That was.
But Barcelona Ronaldo
Hey,
was
man.
the epitome
Yeah,
of
that was
football.
Ronaldo Luis Nazario.
El
Was it
fenómeno.
96, 97?
El fenómeno. That's
He's
how
the
they call him in
authentic
Inter,
Ronaldo.
though. Ronaldo el bueno.
El gordo.
You know what it means?
Hey, whoa. Come on, man. Come on. Respect.
No, yeah.
You know what we say, no? In Barcelona? Well, in
Well,
Spain in
everywhere,
general.
probably, yeah.
Ronaldo el bueno. The good one.
The good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Listen, please. I don't like Cristiano Ronaldo. So.
And the humble one.
Humble doesn't mean anything, man.
5-0.
Do you know what's
welcome
mad?
back, the king. Welcome back, the King Ty. Welcome back. Comment section was asking for you non-stop. I don't know whether to answer them or not because I wasn't sure if you were coming back.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Everyone's like, "Where's Ty, man? Where's Ty?" Like, Ty's eating in the back. They know what you're like.
That's nothing new. Eating in the back, eating on the stream, eating when I'm asleep.
Yeah, I'm saying. Oh, actually, there was an interesting question that came up. I forgot to ask you earlier as well.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. There was a great question. I'm sorry I forgot who sent it in, but they asked me Spain 2010 or Brazil 2002.
Brazil, 100%. Sorry.
Who you take?
Brazil.
Spain. He said before.
Oh, you see, I like this already.
Come on, man.
Let's start here.
We controlled the games as we wanted. We did whatever we wanted to do all the time. We won Euro Cup, we won World Cup, and then Euro Cup again. It was like best team ever. Like it was the first team winning a World Cup after losing the first game in the tournament. So we managed the games how we wanted. We dominated the football.
I agree, and I completely agree. Like it was an amazing football, but for me, I like the samba. You know, like did they lose a single game in that World Cup?
I can't remember the group stage exactly, but yeah.
Like apart from this, apart losing and winning, because the football that Spain played was amazing. I completely agree with. I just like, you know, what was it, the 5 hours in Brazil? 5 hours, man. Like you can see those players, like all of them is like. It's like having, I don't know, Robinho, Ronaldinho, Neymar, all these players that have like so much technical abilities there. Like it was crazy.
Amazing. I will say Spain just because maybe this time was the first time that one team without a big star can win something, you know?
Okay.
No, I got it. Iniesta's one of the greatest footballers
just for the football. For the football because
Xavi,
we want to.
Busquets,
I think
Ramos, Piqué.
Xavi is arguably the greatest
without
midfielder
any
ever.
big star. But do you listen?
No, but
the
he was the biggest. You're talking.
You mean like
stars? Yeah.
Exactly.
Like pin up.
Like team. So it's true that. As well for the football as well, but until this year maybe everyone was scared about coming Brazil, coming no. Now the small team can think, look at Spain, we're gonna play strong, we wanna play physical with attitude, we can win. Then win or not win.
It's difficult to choose to.
And you know we were small players.
It's a tough one.
Well, where you guys are?
I'll say this. I think it can go both ways. You can live in a world where both can be true. I think Spain was the best team because the camaraderie and the football is second to none.
Yeah.
And you can't disagree with 3 international tournaments in a row.
Yeah.
You can't disagree with that.
No, that's impossible.
That is what you call dominance. That's supposed to be from league level in international football. You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's unbelievable.
You didn't want to face that team at all if
You
you
didn't.
weren't.
But the Brazil team, as individuals, who were capable of putting it together, but just as the names on paper, when you just looked at the squad, I mean, was there Cafu, Carlos, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Ronaldo, like you just naming the names.
Number 6!
We have left. I told you they could get 6 if they won it. I told you, if they won it.
They are playing tennis.
Carlitos
Soler.
Oh, is it Carlos?
Carlos Soler.
Soler. Wow.
And look at
Leaving Morata for the next game.
and look at Nico Williams play. Nico Williams play again.
He did
Hey,
the
Keylor
game.
Navas, man. A hype drop, man. All this
But
time
it's not
before
his
the game,
fault.
man.
None of these are his fault, bro.
Come on, man. Nah, he could have done better on the near post spin.
Nico, que bien.
He could have held that.
You got to palm that away. You could have held that, man.
Yeah.
No, but at this point, no. If you think about it, that wasn't actually the type of, because he basically was outstretched and he knew it was going to be an own goal if he didn't do anything about it. I wouldn't blame him for that.
6-0.
Soler.
We're playing tennis, man.
6-0.
Wow.
Isn't it?
Spain have
Hold
shot
on.
to the.
It's just the first game time.
It is, but Spain have shot to the top of
Justice Chad, I guess your wishes have
8
come
minutes. Morata's
What's that?
half time. Morata has
8
time.
minutes.
Yeah,
true.
Morata
Justice
has
Chad said, I hope Spain scores 6 and then
it's
literally
6-0.
bang,
Oh, wow.
they scored.
Yeah.
Oh,
8 minutes again.
Yeah, but
That's ridiculous. It's like 6-0 and
yeah, but no.
8 minutes.
It's
That's
not
the
ridiculous.
But they're doing this World Cup. They're doing every injury time. Which is what they should
In
do in the
one
Premier League.
tournament, like this, you need to be honest with the time, because
Because
just
of the
for
goals.
one goal
Because
you
of the
can be
goals.
throw
Yeah.
or no.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
I mean, yeah, that is true. If it's a knockout
another
stage,
time,
if it's
we are agreeing another time. I am
not another hack.
Guys, one at a time, yeah?
yeah.
No, but well, yeah, I agree with you in the group stage, but in the knockout stage, if there's a blowout like this, then
Of course.
for respect, you remember in what was it? Spain, Italy, Casillas, ref, respect,
oh yeah.
blow. 4-0. It was 4-0 against Italy.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
You must play to the final whistle, man.
You think?
Yeah.
In a final,
If-
European
if-
final.
Okay.
If the time is allotted, why not? They don't do this not in the Premier League.
For me, go get 7. Go get 8. Go get 9. And I'm
There's
not
a whole
for this,
tournament to
I'm
go,
not
bro.
for this. Hey, have sympathy on them. No, you're here at the World Cup. You're gonna get
No.
embarrassed at the
All right.
World
So
Cup.
they're 6-0
Good
up.
point as
Yeah?
well in the World Cup.
Yeah.
World Cup.
Like,
bro,
I'm playing against Madrid.
They're 6-0 up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 97th minute, so there's 1 minute to go.
Yeah.
Gavi sprints onto a through ball and tears his hamstring. What was the point, bro?
Guess what? You were trying to score. Well done.
No, but bro, you're 6-0 up with 1 minute to.
Hamstring
What is the
tear.
point, bro?
Injury we cannot predict, but my goal I can. I can see it open. Goal.
Football.
7-0.
There we go. Let's have it.
What the hell is going on? in Spain, man?
What a good goal.
What a team!
Guys,
what
remember
football they're
it's
playing,
the
man.
first game.
We
It's incredible. Yeah, but it was still though.
Bro,
It's a big statement for the first game.
Yeah, but but we need to score in the next game as well, eh? Not today only.
wow!
One of the biggest ones.
Wow.
It's a massive statement.
This is-
It's a massive statement.
Hold on, is it a different goal scorer for each goal as well?
No. I think he got a brace, didn't he?
Look Morata, eh? Morata have
Wow.
something, have flow. Morata have flow, eh?
Now, Olmo today, man.
Yeah, and
Danny Olmo.
apart from the goals, I think let's say this was 2-0. It's still the best football I've seen from any team, national team. This World Cup.
It's impressive.
Look how much that meant to him.
Best
boy.
performance of the tournament so far.
Wow!
Costa Rica, eh, guys? Be careful.
Wow! I wasn't expecting this. Well,
Imagine
I mean, I said
Spain,
a lot of
Germany.
goals, but
Spain, Germany. 7-0 again. No. No.
Spain,
No,
Germany.
wait,
Germany.
have they just, is this equaling the world's...
Spain, Germany. Are you gonna be here?
Record
Peace in
equal.
the house.
7-0.
You're right.
No, because
It's equal.
didn't Saudi
Wow!
Arabia win 9-1 or Germany beat Saudi Arabia 9-1 once?
Something like that.
Oh, they want one more, eh? They want one more. Come on, no.
Come on, give us 2 more.
Crazy.
2 more.
2 more.
That's
5 minutes.
crazy.
And then, do you remember the Sports Studio, you know? No, one
No,
more.
but history shows you don't want to blow your load sometimes, you know. History shows when you bang in 8-9 goals, the next game's a 0-0, bro. It's always the way, bro. I don't know.
You know now
Bust
they need to be
proper.
careful now because the Costa Rica, maybe one player gonna. Did you see?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
I can't wait for Luis Enrique's stream, eh?
Maybe today.
It's gonna be on
Twitch,
listen,
Twitch.
We're all locking in today to
gonna be
lose
record.
everything.
I'm not sure if he's streaming today. I think he's
No,
not.
I don't
After out the day games or the day of the game, he's
Maybe
not
2
streaming.
days.
The next day.
I think.
So the next day, every day he's doing it every day except the game days.
Okay, I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
I think it's at like 7 p.m. Spanish time, so 6 p.m. here.
No.
8
p.m. here.
8 p.m. here, 9 p.m. there.
in Spain. 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
in
in
Qatar.
Qatar.
Yo, here's number 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a way to
We've
get
just been
Brazil,
joined by
Spain in the
lateness
final?
is greatness. You survived.
Close to death.
Bro, we was
That
up
was-
at half time, yeah. I said, wow.
I saw them today suffering on this couch.
Bro, I had a
I tried a little bit.
finger tip. It was on warm for half an hour.
Look at him. He's got the
I
milk.
was still suffering. I don't know how you had a whole tablespoonful.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
No joke.
Listen,
You had the whole of it.
Tablespoon.
Wow.
It tries to kill you, bro.
health and safety, man. Health and safety.
Attempted
Don't worry,
murder.
people. Matisse is alive. Everyone's like, yo, I bet he's not gonna make it in today.
One more. One more.
Did the very next stream after.
Oh wow.
You was doing Modern Warfare last night, yeah?
Come on.
Hey, Gavi.
Actually, that should be 8. that's it.
You were saying about Gavi that he's still not a very
No, I
good
said that.
player.
I just trying to. Hey, Nico. Cook your shit. Which day do you wanna play in January?
Thursday.
It's Thursday now.
Yo, last 3 minutes, if you have to pick
one
a
more.
man of the match, everyone let me know who your man of the match is. Gavi. Gavi?
Yeah.
Olmo.
Olmo.
Gavi, I would say.
Gavi?
I'd say Olmo for the fact that he missed the chance and then
Started
when he
playing
scored,
others.
the technique was fantastic. So amazing. Yeah, Olmo for me.
I'll go Torres.
Oh, Ferran Torres.
Fernando Torres.
Ferran.
Ferran Torres.
I'm proud of the boy today. He stood up.
2 goals,
He's the reason why this all started as well. He got the goals right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gavi's played really well. It was Gavi or Torres.
Yeah. I think Gavi's probably had the most impact on the pitch, I feel, but key moments Ferran stepped up.
didn't see Olmo,
Almost quality, man. I think almost
Almost got that goal.
Almost doesn't get the
That goal
Spanish
was
love because
unbelievable.
he's come Croatia. And, he left the
No, do you know
Barca.
what? Sorry, Gavi is Gavi. I forgot about the goal. The outside of the boot.
the outside of the boot, baby.
The audacity.
Gavi,
Gavi.
Audacity.
I forgot about that. Yeah, the audacity to score that
I
goal.
mean, Ferran wasn't bad either. He scored 2. Did he score 2?
Good goals.
Ferran
And he's been involved in a lot of the 1-2s.
Can we give out a double man in the match, Ferran and Gavi?
Are we saying Cole man of the match?
Yeah, Cole man of the match,
Let's
isn't
do
it?
it. DR's very first Cole man of the match.
Coincidentally, they play both in the same team.
Same team, yeah.
Look at that.
I love it, man. I love seeing my players like this.
Carlos Soler, we were linked with him for months, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Thanks, God, you didn't get it at the end, man.
Well, listen, he's at PSG now. Personally, I didn't know much of him. I thought he was just a okay player. A bit like Andre Gomez.
No, I think he's a better player than
It's almost empty the stadium, ¿eh?
Well, the one that plays Everton.
Andre Gomez,
Yeah.
por favor.
¿Qué ha dicho?
The Carlos Soler is like Andre Gomez.
Kind of the same.
Wait.
It's over.
Not yet. The man of the match is Gavi.
7-0 distraction.
I think so.
What a performance!
That is what you call football.
That was mad.
That is what you call
That
football.
was Spain back to their very, very best.
I'm not gonna lie.
7-0.
Matisse, big up for pulling me out Spain in that sweepstake, bro.
Saudi Arabia, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Expression's happy, not it?
And Robbie is welcome. Do you know what I mean?
Croatia.
Yeah.
Croatia.
Who picked out Uruguay for me?
Can't tell you. I picked that one.
Yeah, he picked them all.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Uruguay's a good shout. Still.
Well, listen, let's get your thoughts on the games anyway. Miguel, let me know. 7-0, first game, 3 points. How you feeling?
7.
Feeling amazing, man. Like how we started today was.
It's coming on,
amazing.
right?
Like we control the game. Like it feels like we're going back to that
7-0
dominating game. So I mean, it's Costa Rica. We need to be clear on that, but still, like, amazing.
Are you reading
Very
too
proud.
much into it that it was Costa Rica? Or
Sorry,
are you
sorry?
thinking, are you worried that obviously it's Costa Rica, so don't take
Yeah,
it too much?
but
are
how-
you very impressed with kind of the result?
Yeah,
And
and
the
how
performance?
we won to Costa Rica. This is the impression. Before the game, I was expecting nothing, and I was expecting everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And now,
You
after the
actually got
game,
everything.
Yeah.
after the game, I was expecting everything. Everything. Like we play, like, because to be honest, I didn't know in Spain. We didn't know how we can play today, how we can do today.
Yeah.
And look the
That's
result. Look how we can play. Maybe we play better, like in the last World Cup. Of course, in the last World Cup.
No,
but
last
when-
World Cup was-
in the South Africa. Look. I cannot wait until Sunday.
Yes. Nico, how you feeling? Seems like it was a Barcelona 7-0.
It's always
Good point. Barcelona 7-0.
it's always nice to watch this kind of football. When I almost forgot like to watch it in my team. Like it's always nice to go and watch this kind of football. Is I don't know. I enjoyed watching this kind of games, like taking out the goals. Like I said, you win 2-0 and you watch this game and you still enjoy it anyway.
And I know you said not it's coming home yet. But does this make you a little bit more confident now moving forward in the competition, where you think, you know what? All right.
Look, I think I don't think so. At the end, it's Costa Rica. We've seen what happened with Argentina. We've seen what happened with Germany. With a lot of teams, not only in this World Cup, but Costa Rica took out in 2014 England actually and Italy, and they went first in the group stage. So there's a lot of things that can happen still. But of course, it gives the players a lot of confidence. I mean, playing this kind of football, you could see them enjoying it, and even players that are in subs like Morata scoring. So I mean, I don't know. I think it was an excellent game, and excellent for Luis Enrique as well. Deserves a lot of merit from what he's done with his players. So,
Ty, you worried about Spain moving forward?
Worried as in how? You mean
as in they could be a serious threat for this competition?
Well, listen. They are right. It's only Costa Rica, but what I think is you can only play what's in front of you, and it's probably the most impressive performance so far. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
Facts. Definitely most impressive.
Who knows what's going to happen? But listen, Spain are up there. I wouldn't even say dark horses. One of the favourites, along with Brazil and Argentina, to win it. So
you think so?
Absolutely.
Stand up and take
after this performance,
absolutely, because it's only the first game, but they've been ruthless.
A level, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the key word, ruthless. And Drifty, obviously your pick for the sweepstake, but Thiago not needed at all today.
I mean, he would have added a little bit more.
I remember him when he arrived here. Yeah, I got the Spain, the Sweet K, but maybe Brazil, Argentina now. And you believe now in Spain?
You know what? Deep down, I always knew that it was a brilliant pick in terms of I had a chance, but I didn't think that it was like really, really going to happen. But I'm starting to actually believe. And
Believe a little bit more now?
Yeah, I watched that, even when my brother found out I got Spain, he's like, no, that's a good pick. I was like, no, I know that I got a chance, obviously in the sweepstake, but now after watching that, I know that they can actually kick ball the way we know they can kick ball now. So, I was thinking it might be a little bit of an edgy game, young team, could be a bit of nerves. Now I've seen that they're not worried about any of that. Now I know that they might be able to live up to the potential that the team clearly has. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this can be the kind of game that kind of cools those nerves and those kind 100%. Of young, anxious players. It gives them that little bit of confidence boost. Says, you know what, I belong here at the World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Isaiah Jallo here sent in a super chat as well. He says, Germany is really in trouble with that goal difference now. Yeah, it could be a sticky one for sure, especially with Japan.
If Germany lose this Sunday, they are out.
Yeah,
it could be tough.
I think they're out anyway,
Oh, I think so. You don't think they'll win?
Japan will beat Costa Rica, so I think Germany's done already. I don't think it matters.
Let's Germany could be one of the first teams eliminated.
Yes, it's true.
Japan will beat Costa Rica.
Exactly.
You're right.
Germany are out.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Germany are out.
Wow.
And Argentina was lucky with that draw.
Yeah.
Because if not, they would be in the same spot that Germany.
Listen, nobody got their predictions right today. Even though a lot of us predicted wins.
I said goals. I said a lot of goals.
Drifty as well. Drifty wanted goals as well. We definitely got plenty of them. And listen, we appreciate you lot for joining along with the stream as well. You can all make your predictions and your picks for the rest of the tournament as well. Because Belgium and Canada will be coming in next as well, where Matisse will be hosting. You can make your picks. Click the link in the description below. Join up, sign up, and make your predictions. Join the gang. Appreciate everyone who joined along in the comments as well.
Absolutely.
That was wicked.
man.
Wicked.
Well done,
Spain.
Thank you,
Spain 7-0.
Spain,
And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Let's play DR Sports. Prediction battle.
Thank you, amazing guys.
The
Amazing.
five-time champions Brazil tomorrow. I reckon they're going to win 3-0 against Serbia. What do you think? And Jesus, he's definitely going to score. That's if he plays. Remember, we've got daily specials to put your World Cup knowledge to the test. Sign up and play by clicking the link.